Oh my god. Why is the cam so big? What is this? Hey yo, I need help. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one, stupid. There we go. Alright, that's me. Let me fix that. Excuse me. I don't know what happened there. Alright, perfect. 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 I did. Oh my god, the image is still fucked. Alright, holy sh. Why is it on the left side now? Dog, what is happening? What is happening right now? What did happen to this overlay, bro? I make a Christian stream and this shit goes crazy. Hold on, you gotta see this, Behal. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. All right. I forgot what I was doing today, but we're watching Netpeckers. All right. I didn't get to see this the first time. Get to see it the second time. Whatever it was uploaded. Let's get into this. Okay. This is gay ass intro.
This way. Because do you want to make a statement? Do we want to open up the show this way? Because I
up over here.
I hate this thing. I hate this stupid game that some people play.
I don't know why I fucking hate sound effects, but okay, my bad. All right, I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Where it's like you just don't name names. No, if you're gonna complain about it, then you have to name names. Otherwise, I don't care. In this instance, however, I have enough like understanding of the situation to be.
But let's keep that same energy with our own actions. Let's preach, or practice what we preach. Oh my god. Can I get a simple sentence without my mind going crazy? Let's practice what we preach here, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Let's do that in the community first. But yes, D-Max is right. If you're going to complain about something, just name the names, bro. It's not that hard. Just name the names.
Be able to fill in the people that she's talking about, and all of it. Abby is so unimpressive. What's wrong with you, honey? Are you not brave enough to be able to just say the names of people that it wouldn't be a big deal if you drop them or not? You're a coward. I'm so glad that we get to go on in this. I am so sick and tired of this fucking. You know what? If I'm going to call Vanluca, which, by the way, I wasn't even calling her a cunt when I said that. I was just more so just kind of throwing that out there, lobbing it at the whole situation in general. I will definitely 100% with no problem at all charge that towards Abby fucking Blackbird.
Okay.
You're the biggest cunt in this whole community. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Okay? You're cool some of the time. When you're cool, but when you're not doing this weird narcissistic bullshit that you do all the time. And we're gonna get into it today on Netpeckers.
I think this is the same scenario that Now Recording had with if I'm gonna be real, with Slug, in fact. You know? Kinda when Matt Pitt said the thing that he said about Slug, like, hey, just ignore it. Don't pay attention to it if it bothers you. Or else they'll keep coming back. You know, I think it's the same thing for Abby. I mean, they argue that the self-insertion with drama is always there, but then again, maybe this isn't fair to blame Now Recording and all them, because this is Netpeckers and not Now Recording. Their views are their own, I should say. So maybe this is just referred towards D-Max and Peepaw. Just ignore them. But then again, why should they have to? I don't fucking know. You guys do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I've really disagreed with them on is that Peepaw should never have gone into Slug's stream. Just stay away, Peepaw. Oh, fucking just dropped my vape. Stay away, please, Peepaw. Please, we don't need you getting taken down, bro. Please, please. I'd hate for him to get attacked again. But then again, he took it like a champ the first time, so maybe he'll do it the second time. I just don't want I just don't want them to break you down and demolish you, bro. Same thing with D-Max, but D-Max is kind of base right now, so let's see where this goes.
That's my opinion, by the way.
I just
Hi,
talked
my name is
myself in a
D-Max,
full
the
circle,
super
just
boss of the
contradicting
internet.
everything I started out with. What the
We're
fuck?
gonna be having some fun, some goofs, and some gaffs today, but we're also going to be having a little bit of, getting into the weeds of things a little bit, as we are
Okay.
to do on the
Okay.
Netpeckers podcast. We also have my fabulous co-host.
This is the first time I've watched the Netpeckers podcast. What's up, Purple Popper? This is the first time. Purple Popper, share the stream, by the way. Share the stream, bro. We fucking love you, bro. I love you. This would be a stream I'd call into. I just packed away my computer. Where are you going? You can call in on your phone. We're in Drama and Llama Live, by the way. Why would you pack away your computer? Oh, you got that hockey game to go to, too. I mean, you working. You're working tonight. I've never seen Netpeckers. I had no idea this existed, right? Until it came across my recommended thing. And then someone else talked about it on Twitter, I think. And I also saw it there. I can't name a name. Working on your 30th birthday? Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Peepaw Reverter, also known as the
Riveting.
newest recipient of the now recording Spurgy.
Yes, sir.
The Doug
Applause
Award.
all around the Dougie.
Congratulations.
He
to
got
the
a Dougie. He got a Dougie. Let's go.
Dougie. Ooh, teach me how to
now
Dougie.
you got to teach me.
I really do like the dichotomy of the generations between Peepaw and D-Max. And somehow, only in commentary does this. What is this? What do we have here in commentary, though? You know, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. What do we have here? We're so small. Yet, we seem so big. We seem to get our little talons into every little thing on the internet and somehow just stir it up a little bit. And then we have this weird conundrum of the rest of us. What is commentary? I know what it is. I mean, like what you do on it, but what does it mean to be in commentary? What do we gain from that title? You know what I'm saying? Are we proud of that title? Where is this question coming from?
Dougie,
I
There you
guess.
go.
whatever.
Oh, it started with the
Yeah.
Dougie. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very honored. Very honored.
Mhm.
Didn't know
should
what
be,
to
Peepaw.
say,
You
was
deserved
taken
it.
aback, and I do.
The Dougie is the only honorable award for the Spurgies. I'm just saying. Only if you win one of those, if you win one of those, I think you're automatically above the rest of the commentary at that point. We're all vile, miscreant, loathing motherfuckers. That's all commentary is. Small but strong. I like it. Small, mighty.
Not like.
Shout out Purple Popperins. Without them, we
Being
go
labeled as
nowhere.
awesome.
I don't like. No, I just don't like getting pats on the backs and accolades.
I feel you.
I don't like that.
That's actually why I'm so happy with being a part of Now Recording. Is for if for no other reason, the main perk is just that I don't have to be like I don't have to come up and randomly be like, yes, my blood sports with Van
Huh.
Luke was great. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for giving me an award for it. I guess.
Oh me. So
Yeah.
the
That's a
problem.
weird stance. But
that
I
have with
yeah,
this,
that's fair.
is simply it's just real simple. Is
You know what? That actually disturbed me because I know. Fuck. I don't want to say it, but D-Max is right. Fuck. Damn it. Because there was a fuck, bro. He just called my ass out without him knowing. He go, "What's up, Empress?" Ah, fuck. That hit me hard, bro. Damn. How we doing? How we doing? So what is this? What came across my feed today? What is this Netpeckers thing? Is Asmo turning on Abby? Is that what we got going on in the community?
So I've watched the whole thing.
You have or haven't?
I have, and honestly, like you see in real time Osmo like realizing things, and you're like, oh, you poor thing.
Oh no. I don't know if I'm allowed to leak this, but we all thought Asmo was leaking the GC. There, I said it. It's out there. Oh my god. I'm leaking it too. Don't worry, I got some screenshots I'm leaking today. Don't worry.
No, I'm in that same GC.
What GC?
The one that we all thought Osmo was leaking.
What are you talking about? What the fuck? I made a joke.
Whatever.
There's a GC?
I mean, no. Yes. I don't
Are
know.
you fucking
Let's
with me
just
right
continue
now?
the video. No.
Okay. Okay. Purple Paw Prince is in there too. That's right. I see you
You
in there.
cannot
Purple Paw Prince
make
been
a
supplying me
video,
docs.
a quote commentary video, right, and not bring receipts. That
Oh!
doesn't mean
No
that
receipts.
you drag somebody into the quote.
How the fuck you gonna make a drag campaign and have absolutely no receipts because you want to remain private? Is that what happened here? Am I wrong?
That is basically what happened. Yeah,
It's the
this
thing with
person
her
didn't
and
want.
Xylee, right?
Yeah, so it all started with the leaks that Salvo initially did, and then Xylee was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna do it myself," with the express permission from everybody in that particular group chat. And it took the sails out of Salvo's wings. At first, Abby was very, very,
Supportive about it, yeah.
very, yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, she switched. Nobody knows why she switched. Actually, no, Van Luke. Van Luke's the reason. Because Van Luke was mad that they were talking shit about her a little bit, which we all talk shit about everybody at one point. I know people talk shit about me. I'm okay with it.
If you're
But
not getting
yeah,
talked
so
about, you're doing something wrong in the commentary community. If you don't want to be anything, say nothing and do nothing. That's the best way to be a nobody. But if you're here making content and no one's talking about you and you're not making any noise, you're horrible. You're just a shit creator at that point. You know what I'm saying? Horrible. You're not making any
yeah.
noise. That's the way I always saw it. If someone's talking shit about me, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. All right. That means I'm doing something right. If someone isn't talking shit about me, I'm a narcissist. Fuck you, you should be talking about me 24/7 actually. Shit is weird.
Every creator is a narcissist to like a degree.
Oh, for sure. I watch my own
I will
YouTube videos.
fight every. You should actually like that
I
is
don't.
actually like a recommendation though. Is like watch your VODs, watch your content. Just make sure that like everything's okay. If you catch like mistakes, go like, hey, like maybe I could work on this better. I've noticed like I watch my podcast episodes. I was like, I say a lot, so I need to like fix that.
Oh man, I don't even. I should look at my own stuff. Damn. All right.
You're like, do I wanna?
Video to bear witness for you that yeah, this person is one thing, then for you to turn around and say completely totally something different during the video, and lastly
Oh.
to tweet out something that is contradictory to your whole entire video.
Does that mean that at this point Abby has not only flip flop, but she's actually flop flip too? So she's flip flop and then flop flip, right? Because
She
originally she said that the whole thing was fine, you know, with Xylee.
What does that mean?
We should
D-Max?
probably say this out the gate for people who don't know, who aren't in the weeds. So the main crux of what the issue is here is, oh God, I don't even. Okay,
There's a few people in the community mad at Xylee for absolutely no reason. One being my partner Joe, because he got banned in her chat, for saying a joke. I really think it's that thing that Triton says. It's the clickiness, right? If you're not in the in, you're on the out. It's
That is
unfair.
one.
It's unfair. But I'm like,
That's
who
one thing I
fucking cares,
can.
bro?
Like I can agree with Triton and other people when they say there is a bit of a clicky aspect to commentary, but that's
Favoritism too.
literally. Oh, definitely favoritism, but like that is literally every single community. There's
That's
always a click. The art community is so fucking clicky.
it's like
There's an art.
Triton reminds me of those kids in high school, right? That would complain about, oh, you'll do this for that, but you won't do that for me. And like, bro, I don't hang out with you, bro. I don't know you. It reminds me of those kids that complain that they're not on the end. Like those kids that just joined the hockey team, right? And they're like, oh, you guys are working out together in the morning? I'm like, yeah. It's like, can I join? No. No. I don't fucking know you. It's not a team thing. Fuck out of here. Then they feel like they're left out. Good. Fuck you. I don't know you. It's just weird. They just act like that. I don't know. They have the right to be there. No one is entitled to anything here.
Yeah, I used to be one of those ones that's like, oh, well, why won't people like tell me things, blah 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 blah. But now I'm just like, I'm gonna do my own thing, and if they want to tell me stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
At the same time, I've also learned it's like, do I really care about what small content creator XYZ is doing? Not really. Or
True. When did this come out? Abby the Stabby. What a chapter name. When did
that
this
is a
drop? 2
beautiful
days ago? A
chapter.
day ago?
This one?
Yeah.
I think it dropped yesterday.
Oh, word.
How do we want to go about this? Because it's like how
Well,
far
okay,
up the chain
check.
do we want for this drama to start?
right.
You know what I mean? Like how far
Okay,
back do
so-
we want to go?
I think we can contain it to a relatively small window of time.
Okay.
So back in November, there were some leaks to this group.
love you,
DM
Peepaw.
that was had a lot of the larger creators
So I gotta speed it up.
in the quote commentary space. Um,
Q talks
that
slow, but the
started being
DMAX
leaked
talks
because
fast.
Yeah.
Salvo got access back to his Twitter account.
Right. We talked
Which
about this
re-
a little bit on the last.
yeah,
I think on
yeah,
the
so-
last Netpickers. So yeah.
Possibly. And this is not a
Can't remember.
shocker. It wasn't a shocker. Why? Because the owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, said that, everybody eventually will get their accounts back and will be able to retain those accounts as long as you don't and are not a poopy head. It's
Right.
it's just that simple, right?
On good
Just
behavior,
this
yeah.
just this week, Alex Jones got his Twitter account back of all people,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah. yeah.
So Sabo got
Yeah.
his Twitter account back, and so he starts leaking these quote leaks, where he went back and he screen capped all this Twitter conversations and this DM
Oh
that
yeah.
occurred going back several months. The
Okay.
people who were inside of that group came to an agreement that Zali could just do a stream once and for all and just put it all out there. Right? Everything was out there. That in turn caused some major kerfuffles between different people within the community. One of the
kerfuffle. You
people
use that word
kind of got
too?
bent out of shape about this was Babs. From
He's one of the only ones
which
that
I'm not going
does.
to get into that. You guys either know. If you don't know, go out
Yeah.
there and look. There's plenty of videos about that. But she came out about that, and the tweet is now deleted. But Abby put out a quote, tweeted it, and she says, "quote No one is making it about you either, other than you." And then she further goes on, replies to her quote tweet of it, saying, "Trust me, we were done with dealing with anything in relation to you many months ago. Zali sharing the contents of the group chat was for transparency. It's not a personal slight at Babs. Grow up, put down the bottle, or put down Twitter. Stop being so FKN, I guess, lame."
So who was this
So-
towards?
Anyway, so she put out that
Who was that?
That
tweet
was towards Babs.
Babs is a crazy asshole. She's psycho. She's psycho, bro. I'm just saying, if I was a victim of sexual assault, and that was a dumb take by Xylee too. I'm not gonna lie. That was when Xylee had that whole take with Babs, where, well, she's not calling it domestic assault, or sexual assault. I'm not calling it sexual assault or something like that. But Xylee thought everything was sexual assault up until that point. Well, that's fine. People can recant their statements and everything. I just thought it was a dumb take. But literally, my only issue was with Babs. I'm not a personal issue. It's just that usually victims of like sexual assault or anything like that, don't play it like it's theater. They don't go around saying this, that, and the other thing. Like, real sexual assault victims kind of just tell the very few people. If an icebreaker is, oh, I was sexually assaulted, if you've known this person for like 20 minutes, it probably wasn't that serious. They're just playing it up so that it can be, itemized in a more serious light. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot. People make that a part of their personality almost. It's fucking
When I
weird.
was first sexually assaulted, I actually did sort of do that. Like, it ended up being like a footnote of like, yeah, this happened to me. But then I went to like therapy.
Right.
I got it all like figured out and stuff. I was also 17, 18
You're a kid.
when it happened. I was very young. When I was 23 and happened again. Nobody knew until my last year of university when I was like, this is what happened. And it had to get confirmed to me because like I knew like deep down that this is what happened. But I just didn't want to. I was trying to convince myself it didn't. Or that wasn't what it was.
I'm just
So, like,
saying, you don't go to a ton of streams and just I just wanted to pass over, but then go
No.
to a ton of streams where you're still talking about it. She's psycho, bro.
No,
She's
not-
crazy.
Yeah, no, like I would definitely go on streams. Like there was at one point where like the thing that happened to me when I was 23 ended up becoming like a small thing within like the smaller commentary community because people were trying to just like a small little sector of nobody's just trying to figure out like all the minute details that I never went public with, and it's like, what the fuck? And at the time I was going to the RCMP about it, so
Hmm.
like I know what it's like having like your trauma or like your story or like shit that's happened to you like just be broadcast like that or like have people speculate.
That'd be
Not a
fucked.
fun feeling. It is a fuck feeling. And yeah, I'm that was one thing that really bugged me too was the fact that she did go around and doing that, but I also realized that people are different. People do things differently, but
Thought people are weird. People are fucking weird. I'm
yeah.
just saying, if that shit happened to me, how I'd react, bro. I ain't telling nobody, and I'm probably gonna kill my. No, I'm just playing. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just wouldn't tell nobody, bro. I gotta fight those demons.
Oh.
Just gotta go to bat, fight those demons, bro. No, she's like, I don't know if it's her actions. It's just, you know how you can like read people sometimes. Like when I hear like the speech
Mhm.
patterns and the way they talk, bro. It's just psycho, bro. Psycho. Oh my god. And then
Like
like
I've heard
I said that early on, and I said it in a small group of people, and it was right when all this stuff first started. Say, "Oh, she's a victim of this. How dare you?" And then now look at her. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, she's crazy, bro. She was crazy." I said, "Thank you." Got dragged for that. Oh shit! We could cover the horny podcast after this. I'm not watching that, by the way. I'm just gonna look at the Twitter feed. The horny hour
there's like
podcast. What do you know about that?
literally I know it was over a Discord role and that was it because I went to go try to listen to the podcast
It's not
and it
there.
got cut when it was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring somebody in. So I thought maybe they're bringing somebody in that like host wasn't too comfortable with. But then I'm hearing that it was a Discord role, and I'm just confused.
Bro, people are fucking weird. All right, continuing. Wait, is Asmo enemy like public enemy #1 to Abby now?
He might be at some point very soon. It's still Xylee.
Which I
It's still
thought was
Xylee, but
actually a pretty good tweet, right?
Yeah,
Because
I can get
because
behind
it was, you know what, this was actually a really good take by Abby. Because Xylee doing that,
It was.
Xylee doing
It was
that
Abby
was
W.
100% taking the wind out of these sails. The intention was to take the wind out of the sails of because during this time Salvo was leaking bits and pieces here. People were questioning him,
Right.
about this, that, where it goes. Yeah, and he said, "Wait, do you see how they were talking about this person or how they were talking about that person?" And in truth, those people were never even discussed in the group
See,
chat from what we were
and
shown.
and we'll probably end up getting back into this when we get Asmo on the call, but
Yeah.
because I think that this is a huge important detail that Abby just kind of lobs out there, like Xylee intentionally tried to screw people over. Like I would love to understand exactly what she means by that, because like I don't, first of all, I don't understand who got screwed over by the group chat getting leaked anyway, because the assumption would be, right, that the people, like the other people in the group chat would be the people that got screwed over, but Xylee got explicit permission from all of them that it was fine, right? And then then the next if you don't believe, or if you believe that, then the next step is like, how would it be screwing anybody over on like the back end of things? It wasn't like Xylee, if there was blowout because of what happened to be in those group chats, it's not like, that's not necessarily like Xylee wringing her hands and being like, oh, I'm going to get those pesky whoever's or whatever. It's not that, it's not that deep. It's just like you said, she wanted to take the wind out of Salvo sails. Also, well, she wanted to take the wind out of Salvo sails enough to like not have it be a more of a show that he gets to put on, and like he gets the one to be to present the group chat. So it's for that, but it's also to leak the entirety of the group chats. The reason for that is so that then Salvo can't go around and make up stuff that was in the group chats, and then everybody's sitting there like, well, that's not there, and then they go,
Yeah,
well,
everyone
he's
make up their
provided
own
some of the evidence and
assumptions.
you guys haven't. So because it just seems like eventually the entirety of the group chat was probably going to have to be leaked anyway, just to verify other claims that would probably be made going forward. So in order to cut it all at the knees, that's what they did. And honestly, I think it was a very brilliant move. And I will ask Asmo, it seems as though he actually agrees with that, too, that he thought that that was actually the best course of action, because he actually said so in his own video response. I think he even said that in the initial Abby video.
Yeah, because when she brings that up, how Xylee did not need to do this because all she did was blow everybody up. Asmo says, yeah, but I disagree with you there, right? And
Right.
he goes, I always
Yeah.
have disagreed with you there.
That
So
is true.
no,
He did say
Asmo is
that.
not on the same page there
Yeah.
with Abby.
So
And here's the thing, though. Based upon this tweet that I just previously read, Abby was okay with it until she wasn't okay with it.
see, it's hard too because I know that Abby
That happens all the
Ah.
time in this community, bro. There are certain people that I got in my head that just wait and wait and wait to see what the most valid opinion is on something. And then sometimes there are those that just wait and wait and wait to see what the most altering viewpoint is of something. It's so weird. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Maybe not, but those people know who you are. I know. I see some of you fuckers always playing it safe on Twitter too. You're so scared of being wrong in this community, and you don't really want to label them as pick-me's quite yet, but they know who they are, bro. They know who they are. There's actually a situation going on in another Discord, with a I don't want to call them a community member, but we might have ourselves another Ghosty and Demented on our hands. I'm not gonna lie. And if I'm wrong, I'm just an asshole. But there's just a whole
Ooh.
it's an investigation going on now. And I'm deep back in the vows. The team is back together, if you will. What's up, Mega Edits? But yeah, there's definitely, if this person starts popping in on other streams, like I think they're going to be doing, it's going to be another Ghosty Dimension situation. I got this guy caught in 3 different lies and 3 different fact checks, all within the well-known laws of the United States of America. But it always seems like these people, right? They always wait for the most valid opinion on any situation that happens in commentary on the internet. And then they go forth and put their actual, put their point out there. And I feel like Abby didn't do this. She did this early enough where she caught the W. But then Van Luke had an error with it, right? And they were like, oh, you know what? Fuck that. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. What's up, Joe? Okay, Joe. Fuck. But there's always those people in this community. It's super fucking weird.
Abby's defense is probably she's gonna go to like, you guys take this all.
What?
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 Sorry, I had to fix my mic. Plus, I'm feeling kind of sick today.
Don't
What are
worry
we talking
about it.
about? I
We're
just
talking
walked in the
about-
door.
Oh, I'm streaming. Don't worry. Don't you fucking worry, baby boy. I got you. We're talking about people who like to wait to the last second to post an opinion in commentary right now.
Oh, that's gay. Not the conversation, the
No.
wait until the last second. That's
Doing
gay.
that.
That's gay.
I was about to be like, fuck you.
So seriously, I'm just here for the fun of it. You know, I'm like Dead on Dave. I'm here for the fun.
All right,
of
we're
this stuff.
inviting
I don't wanna
Spaceman
get-
in today, right?
Oh yeah, I don't even think Dead on Dave's in commentary for the fun of it anymore. Cause what is fun about what Dead on Dave's going through right now? Like you could tell me that they didn't break up because of the situation online. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the
I
fuck
think
out
I
of here.
feel bad for Dead on Dave the most out of everybody in this situation.
He's such a soy boy. He's the kind of guy that'll have an opinion online and stand by, but once it starts translating to IRL, he folds. That's the majority of people in this commentary community. They just fold, or when they're confronted face to face. You know what I'm saying? They're not face to face online or in a VC. They just fold, right? And like Dead on Dave, I honestly think there were some hiccups in the road already for the relationship, and I think he just folded because the online got too real. I mean, didn't he meet that girl online too?
Yes.
I believe so.
It's too close. It's just too close to home, bro. You can't be dipping in. You can't be shitting where you're eating. You know what I'm saying? Can't be doing that, bro. That's the main takeaway from that. He's such a fucking weirdo too, bro. He's so weird. There's something about
Dead
him.
on Dave?
Yeah, the way he talks, it just makes me uncomfortable. There's something about him. He's got some kind of skeleton in his closet. I have such a good radar for these things, bro. I said the same thing about Tipster, bro. I said the same thing
Well,
about
with
him.
Dead on
and-
Dave, with Dead on Dave, he also had a major injury in the military. So that's where a lot of everything comes from.
He's got something going on. He's just a weird fuck.
The thing about Dave is I never even heard of Dave until Catch 33 happened, and when Catch 33 happened, I found him boring. So I've always found him boring, and I've been consistent on that. Plus, he does that gay shit that I dislike in this community that people do, where they're like, "This is my show. You're gonna listen to what I'm saying." I've heard him in a few streams do that. Like, don't pull that "this is my show" thing. That's gay. That's gay. You go on other people's shows, like people in this community go on other people's shows and yell over each other and all that. But when someone does on your show and you're like, "No, this is my show. I'm gonna talk. You're gonna be quiet."
There's a few
Yeah,
people I
alright,
can
buddy.
think of that do that.
Yeah, that shit's gay. Don't do that.
I still understand why she's so mad at Xylee for leaking the GC. Like, if it wasn't going to be Xylee, it definitely was going to be, like, Salvo or somebody. Like, I mean, Salvo was already leaking the GC. So I don't understand that point of being mad at her for leaking the GC.
I
It's
don't
super
know.
fucking weird. I don't know. I don't get it. And then Keem and the rest of them, they don't give a fuck. They could care less. And this stuff right here, like the leaking the group chat and all that other kind of stuff, like to these bigger guys like Muda and Keem, it just makes them not want to work with anyone smaller anymore because it's just childish. You know what I mean? This whole
Yep.
thing was childish, and I don't want to say Xylee ruined it for all of us, but Salvo, Xylee, the just the issues between them, and I'll put more blame on Salvo than anyone. It just ruins those relationships. Actually, especially because of Salvo, because he was on the Keemstar show.
Yeah, I think it's
hurt
more
everyone's
Salvo
chances.
than. I think it was more Salvo than anybody else.
Yeah.
Like it was so Xylee, she had express permission to do this, and it wouldn't be a
Right.
surprise. Like, well, she says it's her idea, but Keem's also been in the game long enough that like, if it wasn't a good idea, he would have been like, "Don't fucking do it.
Right.
This is what we're gonna do instead." So
If I was Keem, I would be like, "This is stupid that we even have to do this anyways," right? But at the same
Yeah.
time, they didn't
Yeah.
remove Salvo, but that's so fucking gay. Like if I
we
was
all
a
blame
creator-
Keem because he was the admin of the chat, if I remember correctly. So like, he was the one that was supposed to remove Salvo.
I
If
feel
he
like
didn't do
Keem-
that, that's on
Keem's
him.
got a lot
The
more
thi-
important things to do than worry about a little group chat. You know what I mean? Because he's like,
The thing about this situation is, like, all of the major characters involved all suck, but nobody will say that they all suck. Like, Xylee is a sucky, shitty person for talking behind someone's back and not just being upfront and honest for someone named Xylee gets real. But Van Luke should not have freaked out months fucking later
The
and
drama
pitched
of
a
any-
goddamn pissy fit about it. Abby just needs to mind her own damn business and stop trying to go to war with Xylee every time Xylee does anything.
Xylee
And
bitch.
Blossom and Dave, they got their own fucking problems. They need to be working on their own problems instead of worrying about what's going on in the community. It's just nothing but fucking people doing dumb shit and
Stupid, bro.
sides get taken, but I'm not taking anyone's side. You're all a bunch of pieces of shit, honestly.
Why do you hate Xylee? Is it because you still got banned?
I don't even hate, like, I don't hate her, but from what I hear in all this, they're like, oh, Xylee talks shit, big deal. No, you talk shit, like, for someone who says you get real, fuck you. You talk shit, you won't do it to someone's face. Van Luke's just as guilty for being a piece of shit.
I don't
Because
know.
Van Luke made a big deal out of a
Well,
nothing
that-
burger.
I think Xylee will talk shit to people's faces.
Xylee does. She does tell
Yeah.
people like this is, but she's also the person where it's like, I'm gonna tell you like what you're doing wrong and like shit talk it to your face, and then I'm going to then tell you this is how you fix it.
Really? Because
She's
that's
done
not
that-
what. I know she does that, but that's
done
not what happened in that situation.
Well, that's because Van Luke didn't want to hear it, or Van Luke wanted content out of it.
Oh, really?
Well, she was like, I want this public. I want this blah 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 blah. And Xylee was
I'm
like,
talking
"We can
about when
record it, we
Xylee
can do it."
originally talked shit. I'm talking about when Xylee originally was like, don't go on Van Luke's stream. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm saying that's some snaky stuff behind the scenes, in my opinion. That's
Well,
snaky.
there's a lot of people do that.
Yeah, that's snaky. Don't do that.
I've done that a couple
I'm
of
not
times.
even.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think
Even
Xylee
if
is the least guilty in all of
She's,
this.
you know-
I just think it's weird how everybody is like throwing a nothing burger out there. Like, you can admit somebody did something kind of snaky and messed up.
Oh,
Like, that's
yeah.
kind of, yeah, it's kind of
Hindsight's
snaky and
always
messed up.
2020 though. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight is always.
Yeah. But she is literally the least guilty in this whole situation.
I
Just
think I'd
because
play
I
it
don't
the
care
same.
much for her doesn't mean that I don't think she is the least guilty. I mean, Van Luke looks 10 times worse for getting pissed over something that happened months ago.
So
A long
fucking
time
weird.
ago. That's fucking way worse than.
Is
just-
it because
talking
she
shit.
just found out about it with the GC leaks?
Yeah, but that's still. Dude, if I figured out like 5 months later that somebody said, oh, Joe's retarded and he's just a contrarian or whatever they said, I'd be like, oh, that was 5 months ago. What do I care? And I don't know why Abby and Blossom and all them had to get involved. That was just as retarded. They're the worst, in my opinion, because they got involved in something that didn't involve them. That's the worst.
That's so weird. Freezer chili, bro.
Perfectly
Well,
willing, by the
Xylee
way, to
does
just
admit that saying not to go on to Van Luke's stream was wrong.
I know.
At the time, she was tunnel vision. I get that. Could be a little snaky, but it's not. It happens in every single community. It's not even just the commentary community. I think it's just the entertainment business altogether.
Right. And she admitted it, so that's why it's a null point, really. But I'm still going to point out what I think. And I think it was snaky. I still think you're
Right.
guilty. You can apologize, you're still
Okay.
guilty.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
just because I personally don't care for Xylee doesn't mean I'm not going to defend her when she's in the right. She owned up to it. I think that's right. I still think it's guilty, but I still think she's the least guilty in this whole situation. She went to, no, I'm not going to let Salvo put this out there. I'm going to own up to it. That's cool and all. You're still guilty, but you at least admitted that you were wrong. You put it out there. You faced that tunnel head on. So I appreciate that as a someone who watches content. It makes you more trustworthy. But being a snake also makes you least trustworthy. So it kind of balances out.
The spectrum.
just randomly bring
Alright,
up other
I'm done.
people's names into
Huh.
shit.
Sure.
But then, randomly, leave other
What
people's
is the
names out of stuff
charisma
when it's convenient
connection?
for her.
That's
Love
for
that,
sure.
by the way.
I just want
Epic.
to go. I want to
Matter
go
of
to
fact,
the interview.
Health in the elderly
Oh, I
healthcare,
know that
mostly with
there's no
demented people.
connection.
Doing well, doing well. How you doing, Asma? How's it going?
Pretty good. Most of my time these days is busy with my own business, so I only
Oh.
catch glimpses of in and out in terms of
I didn't.
the online.
Oh,
What's
really?
up?
I
I
did
didn't know
not
you
know
had a
you
business.
started. Yeah, I didn't know you was doing your what.
Isn't he like a therapist or some shit?
Who?
So he works with dementia patients, and he is starting his own life coaching because he's realizing that working with dementia patients kind of puts your spirits to a low.
Yeah, it's depressing. That has to
Yeah,
be one of the most
that's
mentally
what-
depressing in the world.
So he's like, I'm gonna start doing life coaching now because that's not depressing.
Yeah, if I had to work with dementia patients and watch them suffer, I would literally just come home every day and sleep until I had to get up and go to work because I'd be so exhausted and worn out. Also, if I ever get dementia flatly, shoot me in the head before it gets too bad.
I got you, bro. Don't worry. I got a semi truck too.
That'll
Park it
work.
right over you.
Put me out of my misery if I ever get dementia.
The best thing about dementia is having all the new friends you get every day.
Oh,
That's fuck.
Listening to Everywhere at the End of Time all day, every day.
Oh no.
We can cut all this out, by the way, if you don't want it
Yeah.
after. That's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind telling. I don't mind sharing. I do work in. I still work part time as elderly health in the elderly healthcare, mostly with
Mhm.
demented people or people with dementia. And next to that, I've started doing life coaching because it just the target audience just gives me a lot more energy to keep going because
Sure.
the other one can be a bit of a negative spiral sometimes, if you get what I'm saying.
Sure.
Oh,
So,
100%.
yeah.
Is it safe to say you probably have done more for dementia people than the completionist at this point?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna come to
Base.
find out that Asmo is actually the only benefactor of the Open Hand Foundation.
Oh yeah. I got all
What
that
a-
donations.
Oh, wow, that is a complete and total just. Oh my God! it's
A
such
complete
mess.
and total. Haha! I see what you did there, people. Haha,
Complete and
completionist,
total.
yeah.
There you go, complete
Yeah.
and total mess. But anyway,
All right.
so first of all, I want to welcome you in, Asmo, to
First guest
Net-
ever on
yeah,
Netpeckers.
Netpeckers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. Feel honored. Thank you.
So I'm going to since DMAX is kind of the host, I'm just the co-host. I'm gonna kind of let him drive. I've got just I have essentially one question.
Okay.
That's it. But I think Max has
One
got
question.
a couple, 3 or 4
Yeah,
maybe.
shit.
I mean, Asma, you know
Sorry.
my shtick, so it's like I don't mean any of this personally or anything
No,
like this. I think
sure.
you're a swell guy. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have none of that. I don't want you to feel like I'm dressing.
Asmo is fucking cool, bro. He's awesome.
Abby and D-Max are about to go in at it.
Wait, where?
Okay, so there's tweets. I will. Are you blocked by her at all?
No.
Okay,
but,
okay. I will. I'm doing that right now for you.
They're gonna go at each other, eh? Live exclusive.
Not live, but like
Current
Abby
tweet thread
decided
going on.
we got a tweet thread. Or
Holy shit!
well, we'll see if Miss Blackbird actually responds. So
Go ahead and do this. Let me just. Victor Burns, don't mind me. Oh, don't worry, bro. You're cool. You're cool. If you want to join live waiting and be dragged in, you're more than welcome to join.
When did I get blocked by Abby? What the hell did that happen? She must have heard my jokes about her. Holy shit.
No, I'm good, thanks. No worry, Victor. You're cool, man.
Hey, Abby, here's a fun fact. As someone who doesn't really care much for Xylee is legitimately better than you because Xylee didn't fucking block me on Twitter just because she thought I was a troll. You literally heard some
446?
jokes and blocked me.
It's about
Get wrecked.
30 minutes ago. Yo, D-Max, suck my cock. Okay. Also, I get to make the decision I find best for myself. You mean, oh, is this? That being said, I don't need your approval. You, like many others, don't listen until it's too late. So what's the point anyways? Have a Snickers. What does that mean? What does this mean? I need you to clarify. You get to make bad decisions. I get to call them out. I'm perfectly happy not being you. You don't need my approval. I've reached my conclusions because I listened. Point is, your take was bad, but you can never admit it. You will have a mini Snickers tonight. Thank you. A cock-shaped Snickers. Who the fuck is this guy?
don't know. I was really confused.
Whoa! Wait, she shared Commentary Cuisine's YouTube video? Please check out. Oh, she's still on the Asmo train. Needles never dies. Who the fuck is this guy?
Needles? No clue.
We're gonna have to. We'll just.
You down or anything like that, but
No,
I want to cook a little bit
All
because
right.
I think that it is kind of important. So, first of all, the name of your channel is Commentary Cuisine. We're gonna have it linked in the description of the YouTube.
Yes,
in
sir.
the YouTube
Oh, what was I
description.
saying? Asmo is based, bro. I've had a few conversations with him. He's been nothing but respectful and awesome, and he's very down to earth and personable about every conversation he has with people. Like the one conversation, I don't know if he remembers this, but one of the first conversations I had with him, he was absolutely super personable and down to earth. And we got to talk about life lessons and the way we view things and how sometimes my behavioral patterns are at a fault of mine. You know, it kicks me down a peg. And then he gave a few examples of his own life and how he suffers from the same thing. You know, how he sometimes is his worst enemy and his darkest days aren't his, you know, they're always there and shit. I was just summing up a long conversation we had. It was very thought-provoking, a lot of critical thinking in the questions he was asking me and my responses and everything like that. And not everything is all about fuck this, fuck that. Sometimes there's deeper developing motive people have, and when they start making these relationships, I fucking love Asmo. He's cool. I thought he was a snake at first.
Asmo's
And I confronted
amazing.
him about it, and he goes, "Nah, I'm here. What do you want to know?" And it was an open fucking book, and I was like, "Holy shit, this guy is not fucking crazy, right?" Like I couldn't read him. When I can't read somebody, I always immediately suspicious, right? Maybe that's a fault of my own. But you've been burned way too many times, and you know certain characters act the same way, even though if they're not the same person. Asmo wasn't like that, so he already automatically pinged my radar of interest. Same thing with Peepaw. He pinged my radar, right? I'm like, what is this guy's deal, right? No one can be that wholesome, and yet Peepaw. I had a conversation with Peepaw. He's got skeletons in his closet, but he's real about it, right? If the time comes and he wants to share it, he'll share it. He hasn't told me anything that nobody else doesn't know. And same thing with Asmo. He's got some skeletons in his closet, but he's a really nice fucking guy. Everyone's without sin, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck. I respect the shit out of him. I respect the shit out of Peepaw because of that. You know, that personability, if you will. That was a lot. What the fuck did I say? I said a lot and nothing at the same time. What the fuck? I was just over here sucking their
Asmo
cocks.
is one of the coolest Aussies out there. So
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Spectre? Spectre's cool as fuck, bro. I like him too.
I recommend people go check it
Yeah,
out. It's
Spectre's
fantastic.
pretty
You know,
cool.
get likes up on those videos and everything.
Asmo did make fun of me. I got beef with Asmo. He did make fun of me because I can't cook. He makes fun of me for that. because I can't cook.
L.
I don't know how to fucking cook. I married a
Probably
woman
like,
who
that's
does,
why I
so I can't.
That's what
fucking
you do when you
cook.
can't cook, though. That's what you do when you can't cook or you're a
Dog.
terrible cook. You should just find a lady who is willing to cook for you, and you say, "I'll do the dishes." If you don't do the dishes when she cooks,
That's what I'm
gay.
saying, bro. Like I gotta do the dishes, right?
hey, she slaved over
She
that
slaved,
food to
bro.
make sure your belly was full, make sure it tastes good. The least you can do is go in there and scrub a few
Ah.
plates, scrub a few pots and pans.
It's so
You know-
hard for us now, though, because like our generation growing up now, we're getting like kids and everything like that. Like 40, 50 years ago, right? The gender roles for male and female, right? It was so different. I don't got to worry about shit at home because, you know, you got a girl at home that'll take it. And then girls were like, I'm better than this, right? And now you kind of seen like women have been in the workforce now, right? They see the real struggles and they're like, holy fuck, these guys actually kill themselves and shit like that. Now, this is like a new thing going on now that I've noticed in my life and online, right? A lot of these women are fucking tired of working. They're just like, fuck this. Can we go back? Let me be some guy's wife, right? Like these girls like, fuck, I don't want to have to sell my shit online to make a good living. I don't want to have to do all this shit to fucking live on my own. Like I'll cook clean for another dude or another person. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking
Yeah.
weird. And a lot of guys are like, I wish I could just go to work and not have to worry about everything at home. And guys have developed this now. We've developed this. The single guys where they only get the necessities. They have the one TV
Yep.
and the one chair in their
Amen,
apartment because
amen.
they don't want to go home to that shit, bro.
Dude,
Fucking take
one
care
of
of
my
dishes. Fuck
exes-
that.
One of my exes moved in with me, and she brought her mom over to help her move in. And her and her mom were like, "How do you live here?" And I'm
I
like,
fucking
"What?"
live.
They're like, "You don't even have furniture in your living room."
Dog,
She says, I'm
that's
renting
how I
this
would be
place.
living, right?
Like,
That's
my bedroom is perfectly fine. It's got my desk. It's got my fucking computer. It's got, my fucking sex toys. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? I don't fucking know.
a woman's first reaction to that is, how the fuck do you
Fuck
live?
Vern.
Bro, it's like okay, there's home and then there's the home feeling. I don't want to put this on gender roles, but a lot of women, right, they see things differently than us guys. We'll see for the necessities. Can I get to what I need right away, right? That's how we see it. Like, what the fuck do I need a TV stand for if it has its own stands it can sit on the floor? You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I'll put it on some fucking, TV trays or some shit. You raise it or mount it to the wall. I don't need a fucking ottoman and all this other bullshit. A couch, maybe. I could sleep on the couch too, so I don't really need a bed at that point, right? Like that's how we'll think about it if it's just us, right? Women will bring that, no, you need the bed. Bro, my girl. All right, so I had this argument with my girl, right? I was like, we don't need this fucking comforter, right? It was an expensive comforter, I'm not gonna lie. We don't need it, right?
No, you don't.
But that was my argument until I bought it. And I slept on it for the first time. I was like, shit.
No,
Maybe
that
I was,
argument.
maybe I
don't
was
work
fucking
on
wrong,
me.
bro. It's
I
fucking
lived
weird.
on my own since I was like 17
Shit.
years old, 16, 17, something like that.
Word.
And I like me, like I
But you
could
know
deal
how
with
to
the
cook
parents.
too, right?
I know how to cook for
My
me.
ass ate shit out of boxes, bro. Like,
Okay,
fucking-
keep in mind, my ex was like, I want to eat nothing but chicken nuggets, so I don't know.
Oh, you didn't get the right woman.
Yeah. But she would cook for me. She would cook food for me. Like,
Oh.
it's just like roughly 90% of the time she would burn it because she would get distracted by her phone. I didn't try to feed it to me anyway. I was like, I'm not eating this fucking communist charcoal. Go get something else.
I've cooked for guys. I wasn't even dating, so like.
The fastest
Yeah.
way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
That the fastest way to my heart is don't be schizo.
Yeah, don't be scared. So, dog,
Fastest way to my heart, don't be schizo.
I wish I could have that traditional life. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just go to work. I got the one car, right?
Right.
I'm the only one that has to worry about bills. It just like I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, right? Because I'm not a traditional guy, right? And my wife's not a traditional woman, but I would love to have that traditional lifestyle in America. You know, you got the white picket fence, you got the dog out there in the yard, you know, the kids running around, stuff like that. And you know, life is good. The cost of living's low, right? We're not at
Oh, yeah.
war. You know what I'm saying, right? Like I would
Yeah.
love to have that. I just go fucking work You know,
Do you
and I
advocate
come
for that
home-
50s lifestyle?
Yeah, well, not the fucking beating part, but Jesus
I was,
Christ,
no, I was about to say.
not the
like,
racism and everything going on.
I
in
was
the
about to
50s,
say you don't
but-
want black people in your neighborhood, Flatly.
but-
Is that what this is?
I don't give a fuck about that type of shit, but like,
He said, I want the 50s housewife, I want the 50s house life, and I want the 50s community life. Stay out of my community.
but like, if all my girl has to worry about is what she's cooking for dinner or if the kids are ready for school and stuff like that, like that gives me a peace of mind that I don't have to worry about. Like, because couples now, they're struggling. The cost of living is higher than it's ever been, right? There's so much shit in the
Well,
way.
I've been on the other side of when the man decides he doesn't want to take care of the family anymore and then leaves the woman with nothing.
I think
That's
that's
what
some
happened with
loser
my
shit,
mom.
bro. If you're a
That's-
Oh
guy,
no, it was
right?
absolutely loser shit. So it's like I've
That's
been on
so-
the other side where it's like my mom was left with like $300, had to be
Fuck
able to
that.
pay rent, make sure that like 3 kids were fed and got to school and stuff. So like she made it happen. Like my mom is a
Right.
fucking bam. But like I've been on the other side where it's like I need some sort of self-reliance in case like that could happen because that's just gonna be always on the back of my mind now.
All right,
There's
here's a
just
little
something
lesson
about
to
it.
all of you. Here's a little lesson to all of you in relationships. If you ever see boyfriend, girlfriend, your partner, whatever you call them, and they start like slacking on things, do not let it slide when they start slacking. If they go, "Oh, I want to quit my job," and they've been working for like months, make them like ask why, figure out why. Because I had an ex who quit her job because she was living with me and said she wanted to be stay at home. I went, that's fine. Then when she would stay at home, she would stop cooking, she would stop cleaning, and she would just sit on her phone all
She gave
while I
up.
would be out working. And this is what you do. You don't let them slack. You got to push them forward. You don't have to be abusive. You just have to make sure that they're
literally push
constantly-
them.
you just got to constantly make sure that they don't fall into the like self-destructive cycle.
Yeah, that cycle will get you.
Yeah.
Well, that's like with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a human conditioning thing.
Yep.
There's no motive left in life. It's just a husk. That can happen to anybody too. Like they at that point when they want to leave the job, right? You just kind of giving up. I've had those situations because I mean I'm self-employed and all that stuff, and I also got a little part-time job too, right?
Yeah, he's
But-
got a part-time job as a pimp.
Yeah.
Of course,
But like, I was fired probably for like the first time not too long ago. I was working at a pizzeria, right? And I absolutely loved that job. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely loved that job. I got fired from it. They're letting go a ton of people, right?
Mhm.
And it hurt. I just gave up, right? But this is why I love my wife so much. She picked up the other end of it and was just carrying it, right? She was just like, I mean, I was still paying my bills. I still had all my other, stuff, my assets, my ventures, everything like that. I was still making money on my business and all that other kind of stuff, But she picked up the other end of it and was kind of like carrying the torch for the relationship for a little bit because I was so clocked out. I got depressed and everything like that.
Well, that's
And
what a good
then-
partner does.
Yeah, I mean that's what I didn't see it at the time, but it made me appreciate it even more now that I have that. And I wish other people can have relationships like that. But it got me when I realized it got me back on my feet. I really wish though, pure peace of mind, right? Pure peace of mind. I would be the one to have to take up the torch and kind of just work so that she can do whatever she wants to do in life, right? So that when the kids come, they can do what they want and be able to afford what they want in life, right? I would love to have that kind of relationship.
Children are little cretins. Children are little cretins. They don't deserve to do what they want in life. Lock them up, put them in jail.
The
Cretins.
traditions, bro, traditions. But if she wants to work and make money for herself and stuff like that,
Right.
that's up to them. You get your bag too if you want. Got to get ready for work. No problem, Empress. No problem. Dude, I'm so fucking hungry. Fuck.
I just got home from work. I hopped on my computer.
Love your baking
so
content and all that stuff,
I ain't even made food yet.
Dude, maybe I get. Nah.
Look at Burn, all this shit he was talking in chat. Hey Burn,
say?
guess what? Fuck you, buddy.
What
He's
server
talking
we
shit to
in?
me.
We are in the temple line. Then they come over. I'm making. What's that say? Garlic parmesan shredded
parmesan
chicken
shredded.
pasta. Oh fuck, buddy! I'm gonna marry you now. Jesus, dude, I can't. See, I would love to be able to make something like that. Like I know how to turn an oven on and stuff like that, but I'm always like, I always get impatient and I end up burning it.
Would you
Or I get
marry a man?
distracted.
Would you marry a man if it was just like a great man who supports? You don't have to have any sexual.
You talking about I'm basically getting a golden roommate.
Yeah, like
If
no,
I never
like
met,
you
if
marry
I never
him.
met my wife, yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
So you don't have to be sexual with him. Like y'all could just be like platonically in love and get married. Like, hey, I love you
Yeah.
as a friend. Like, I want to get married to you, and then you get like you have the civil union, and you're all happy and everything. But you still get to go out to the bar and fuck women. He gets to go out to the bar and fuck women. You would do that?
Yeah, why not?
That's base.
If I never met my wife, yeah, why not? I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because gay, bad,
Oh, yeah,
gay,
gay.
Christian. I'm Christian. I'm in the Commentary Baptist Church. Bad, but cool of you. Cool of you. More progressive of me. I need to go back into my alt-right form of the Commentary Baptist Church and say you're all
word.
sinners and all gay.
You're all sinners. My friends with benefits. I'm not fucking the guy. What the hell?
Yeah, what?
Purple, you just
What?
join live waiting. We'll be there. All right, where are we at? How the
My
fuck did we get
understanding
here?
is you do want to be in commentary, right? You are a commentary creator.
Yes, I'm gonna diversify soon with some more different uploads that still incorporate the cooking to some extent, but
Yeah, cool.
some more commentary added in there because
Yeah, I just
yeah.
wanted to make sure, just because like I know that sometimes, because you know it's the reason why I ask that is because you know there's there's not really rules in commentary, but there are certain rules and certain ethics, or just at least it helps me understand kind of where somebody's coming from. Because if you're just like somebody who just engages with this or just likes this stuff, and you happen to get dragged into this, and that's what it was, then like
No,
you know,
no,
fair
no, no.
enough.
Like I think people know that I've been at least in the background and both in the audience for multiple years now, so I know
Sure.
ground rules and the unspoken rules that this community.
Oh, I
has
just
in that
downloaded
regard. So, yeah.
Destiny 2.
Okay.
I'm like every
So
other
I guess where I'd like to start
person
then
now.
is
So, well,
So,
I
like-
got,
No
before we even
Flatley,
get started, I
Yeah,
have
go
one
ahead.
question.
Bad
So
Flatley.
when Abby contacted you that day or whatever, and you got into this voice call with her, and what did she explain to you that she was doing a video that and the purpose of which why you were there?
Well, she the thing with Abby always kind of is like she shouts in caps, like I mentioned in the React
Yeah.
yes,
video,
you did mention
and
that.
then
Oh,
and then
good,
she
good.
kind of slowly but steadily starts feeding what her mindset is at that
It's
point.
a short. You
So,
got a short. Send it.
she
DM
wanted-
that to me on Discord.
She
Actually.
asked me to record it because she wanted to. So yes, I'm gonna say yes and no. So yes, she wanted to. She let me know that she wanted to record it, but I didn't know what exactly she wanted me to record till we got into the actual call. If that makes
Okay,
sense.
so it wasn't a deal where she said, "Hey, Asmo, I'm making a commentary video, and
Mhm.
I want you to be, for the lack of a better word, a witness or to put your reputation per se online about what you're seeing is factual."
There's a couple of nuances there. I think the
Where
way it
am I?
went, and
All
I'm
of
not
them,
sure about the
Sans,
DMs, but I
Paprika,
still have
all-
like all of the
Oh,
even the
shit.
pre-recording stuff on the drive, so that I
Yeah.
can still look it up if need be. But what it basically comes down to is she asked me to. She explained to me
I gotta fucking.
that she thought she had something, and that she needed me to check or at least confirm that the person she was talking about at that point was at least somewhat neutral to that whole situation. And
So-
yeah, go on.
I'm sorry. Did she ask you first before the thing for the like how did that come about? I guess did she say like, hey, I got this from Anon, from this person.
Mhm.
Do you know this person? Is that what she said, or was it like how did that come up?
Yeah, she basically what it came down to was she had gotten these DMs, and it felt to her like she had something tangible that she could use in her argument. And the only thing she specifically and explicitly asked me is to at least confirm that, because I got a DM from somebody who asked me if it was somebody that Parking Tigers linked, and that was not the case. So at least somebody that was knowingly in the background, so could be in the loop of the goings on with Salva, but by the same notion didn't really subscribe to all the bullshit he does, for lack of a better
Okay.
term.
So
Yeah.
so let me ask you then. So you know who this person is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Do
give me-
you believe
oh,
that they are a
fuck.
neutral party?
I don't want silver, don't want gold. I just wanna see you get underneath the mistletoe. Hang the stockings, hit the lights. I'll be coming down, but
You left me here to fend by myself,
sorry,
and I couldn't
everybody.
even say anything.
I had
I had to listen to that song on repeat.
I'm having issues with this bank. I'm trying to find a new financing firm for these houses, bro. If anyone's looking to flip houses, oh my god, bro.
Skelly was in here while you were deafened. He said he's gonna call back in
Oh, where?
because he's got something to say about Abby.
Oh, well, we're back. So
What do you mean I
Yeah.
couldn't take over the segments? He had me deafened. He had me. He was deafened to where he was playing his fucking. I want to put it in my rear end song that he wrote, the fucking rear end Christmas song he wrote. And
my mic's
now
super
you're.
low. Is it good now?
It sounds good for me. Maybe it's
Alright,
just on
weird.
stream. How are you gonna L me burn, dude? Get this burn the world 10 guy out of here. Get this burn the world 10 guy out of here. This guy literally let some pseudo intellectual debate him about Spaceman, and the pseudo intellectual seemed like he actually was making sense compared to Burn. Really, Burn? Really? Just kidding, Burn. You know I love you, buddy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Kill me now. He's about what?
Whoa.
No, not Domino. Fucking Oofy.
Oh shoot. Let me add you, bro.
That
That looks good.
Yeah, fuck Domino. Domino's annoying.
Bro. Oh, add the noodles. I'm so hungry, bro.
Dude, I'm about to make food during the stream.
I was thinking of going out and getting some hot dogs.
I'm gonna go make some lean cuisine as Burn.
Hey.
Slop on stream. Apparently that's Victor Burns' food.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best slop? Dude, when a southern woman cooks chili in a crock pot. Best slop ever.
Is there a reason there's no sound? Oh. Bro. So good. That looks so good. I'm using my left hand, sorry.
I believe that. Oh, that's a good question. Like to me,
You're
it
not even
doesn't-
streaming
like I said,
live
there's a
anymore on
nuance
the
to that.
Discord.
It isn't as black and white as
Oh, word?
people
Yeah,
tend to set it up
word.
to me anyway. But when it comes to like this specific
Boom.
There we go.
witness testimony, for lack of a better
Awesome.
term, and the way it was
I'm drinking
worded,
this beer now because I'm an
implied, at least to
alcoholic.
me, that this was because there was
Shit
some
on a
back
shingle?
and forth between
Fuck
this
yeah.
person and Abby as well about like just the banter and the stuff in there. So it wasn't just specifically, hey, this is what happened, or it didn't come across like something that was for instance, a gay ops or something. It felt more to me like it was something that came up casually in conversation, and Abby realized that and wanted to. Yeah, no, sorry.
Okay.
You all right?
So question, one follow up. You said as the way it was conveyed or implied to you.
Yes.
So here's what I would ask you, because you've seen the DMs, and we're not going to ask you to
Mhm.
to divulge who that is, right? That's
Yeah.
not why you're here or anything like that. So
Yep.
looking back, having some time to kind of on this, do you feel like that the person that Abby was having this cordial conversation with, that somehow got around to that whole thing about the leaks from that T-chat group chat or whatever, do you feel like that person is truly a neutral person? Not what was conveyed to you, not what was implied to you by Abby or anybody else. What is your personal takeaway and your knowledge of that person? Were they neutral?
Good question. I'd like because to me, I'd say they'd be more self-inclined than like general commentary. That
Okay.
if you wanted that specifically black and white.
Well,
But yeah, sorry. Go on.
no. Yeah, you're fine. It's just that, like, so correct me if I'm wrong. What
Mhm.
Abby said in that video, though, was that this person, this anonymous person, apparently was combing through the screenshots and the video that Salvo had made of the entirety of the group chat to try to find the stuff to give to Salvo so that he could basically build a docket from. Is that a correct assessment of that?
That is, yes, that is a correct
Okay.
assessment.
So
Yeah.
how can that person be neutral, like, at all?
True.
How can somebody who builds a show for Salvo Pancakes be a neutral party in between
Well,
Salvo and
it's-
commentary?
is it like I think the difference is for me is like for instance, if I would go through those DMs, not necessarily I dislike Salvo. I want
Jesus,
to put that on the
Burn.
record, but like if I'd go to those DMs, would that by default, and I'd make my own thing out of that. Would that
Mhm.
by default make me?
Well, hold on.
less
Well,
neutral?
because what I just want to make
Yeah.
clear, because my understanding of this is that Salvo gave these like before he had even thought of the idea of like leaking the DMs or whatever, or maybe he had started floating the idea of leaking the DMs. Salvo gave the DMs to this anonymous person, and then this person went through to try to build the docket. And during that time, while this person was going through that, that's when Xylee released the DMs to the public. Is that what happened? Am I wrong?
I am not. That's a good question because I'm not sure if they did it after everything was leaked by
I fucked
Xylee
up.
or
I didn't
before
eat
that.
anything
But
today, dude.
See,
looking
okay,
back
because-
at yeah, go on.
Yeah, because honestly,
making
if it's-
food right
if
now,
it's the case,
buddy.
like I was under the assumption that Salvo gave these, like this was like the first, like Salvo real, like okay, here's the timeline, full big
Mhm.
scope, right? Salvo gets unbanned, his main Twitter account unbanned. He realizes this. He's like, oh shit, I'm still in this server, or I'm still in this group chat on Twitter. He goes through, he screenshots, he records the entirety of the thing, just like haplessly, just like scrolling through it really quickly before he gets like completely, banned from the thing when they finally figure it out. He gets all of it. My understanding, though, was from that moment, he gave this to this anonymous person, and this anonymous person was tasked with going through and finding the juicy bits to be able to give back to Salvo so that he can make content out of it. Then Xylee posts the entirety of the leaks. Then she starts to do that. So if you're saying that it was after the fact, in my opinion, this anonymous person is nobody to this. Like, doesn't matter at all. Is not privy to. This is just that's somebody just let Salvo post all of the drama and all of the shit coming back to this person and saying, oh well, I wasn't going to do this to everybody. So that's not like that's not before any of this stuff happened. Is that? Yeah.
No, but like as you were going through it, you can see, but I was nodding along. So I think because the realization just struck me that yes, in that if you define neutrality by those parameters, then yes, she did indeed, because the timeline just became a little bit more clear to me looking back on it as well. She saw those DMs before they were publicly leaked. You are right in that assertion.
Okay.
Okay,
she
so
did.
then
Okay.
that begs
Yeah.
the question there. I got a question.
So why the switch up?
Is if this person, as was described at the very beginning of Abby's video, as being a neutral person, and that you said, and you backed up, yes, I would say that. Okay, that was the words that you used.
Yep.
Then why would Salvo ever trust that person to give them those recordings or screenshots of whatever format they were in? Why would he trust that
Oh.
person if they were not a supporter of him? Why would he give that?
This
to
is
them?
easily,
makes zero sense to
easily,
me.
but like
John, though.
I think I'm
what
having
people
a real
saying
time
right here.
realization over here.
Right.
So I think you guys are
Salvo is the
really,
most
correct in that-
self-destructive
in
person
that
in the
specific
world, and
assessment.
is
I
shown
think
to make bad
that,
judgment
um,
before. So,
Because
like,
I-
Salvo's
I- I-
notorious for that.
Yeah, well,
Because
sorry.
here's the only thing, Asimo.
Yeah.
When I stayed out of this whole thing, when Abby put out her original video, I was like, whatever. People around me made videos, took her to task, whatever. It's okay, fine.
Mhm.
I personally, I felt if I'm just real honest about this whole situation, I felt bad for you. I really
Mhm.
did. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I felt like you were put in a situation that you had no business being put in. Because and Max asked you that question about knowing the rules, whatever. What is the number one rule, Asmo, if we're going to put and do a video, or we're going to quote take someone to task or whatever? What do you have to bring? Always
Receipts. Yes.
She brought nothing. She brought
Nope.
you, which here's the thing: you're a clean slate.
Mhm.
Right? You don't have any quote commentary skeletons that anyone's necessarily aware of. You're not known to be a fibber or a liar or anything like that. You're known to be a fairly decent guy. She used you
Yeah.
as basically a shield, my dude. And I
Ooh.
think that was I can't even be generous to Abby in this point. And here's the thing: I like Abby. I've always
Mhm.
tried to be as fair with her as I possibly can, even when I think she has done some things that are really out of pocket.
She can be an unguided projectile. but
Yes,
She
100%.
knows. I think that. Yeah.
So anyway, so when she did this, I think she put you in a very horrible spot because she was trying to use your credibility to validate something that she didn't want to put out there. Because here's the thing: at the end of the day, right?
Mhm.
We don't know what was in these DMs. We don't know what this person. We have to take her word for it, and now yours.
And now by extension mine. Yeah.
Yes, that this person, and the thing of it is that they knew what Salvo was going to do. Now, I don't think there's anybody on this planet that knows what Salvo's going to do, including Salvo.
Yeah.
Period.
I not that like I wouldn't say it that facetiously because I think he definitely has a bone to pick. But yeah,
Okay,
we can't look in his brain. We can't look in his brain. You're right. In that
So
regard.
okay, so what I'm saying is this: Savo has a part where he starts. Okay, this is a path I'm going on, and this is a direction that I want to go. Right.
Mhm.
But he doesn't know where he's going on that path. He doesn't know, am I going to take this side street over here? Am I going to stop up here and pick up a snack and a soda? He doesn't understand any of that. You understand what I'm saying? He just flat out says this is, and he ultimately, I don't even think
Bro,
he
People
knows.
are so
He doesn't have
fucking
an
on it.
ending destination either, because Savo doesn't know where to stop. There are no lines. He's made this statement. There are
Bro, people is on it, bro. He's on it. Dude, do I get pizza?
No, order Thai curry.
What the hell's
Fuck
that?
pizza. Dude, have you never had Thai food before?
No, what the fuck?
Dude, order Thai food. It'll change your life. It's so good. And it's so spicy. It'll make your butthole pucker up like the lips on your wife after you come in sweaty from a hard day's work.
God bless America.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
What kind of pizza? Wait, where are you ordering from? It depends on where you're ordering pizza
the
from.
local one. Another L. Joe take.
What? Another El Joe? I bet it's Burn. Yeah, it's fucking Burn. Okay, yeah. This is the same man who doesn't like apple pie. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
How can you take a man who doesn't like apple pie's opinion when we both like apple pie? Burn, cope and seethe about your fucking apple pie. Cope and seethe. Take the L. Mauled. L plus ratio. L plus ratio. Apple pie is not gay. L plus ratio. Didn't ask. Don't care. Burn over here trolling.
go.
Burn trolling.
Let's go classic cheese pepperoni. Extra cheese, extra bacon. No, extra pep. Excuse me.
Fun fact, Flatly. Everything I just said to him, I've managed to make 2 people rage quit like offline of Rust just by being that way.
Really?
With the way I was with Burn, I've made 2 people rage quit off of Rust.
Bro. I'm gonna call our tones.
You should call Spaceman in here, see what his opinion on Abby Blackbird is.
No. Absolutely not.
He's probably got a good
Absolutely
opinion.
not.
But why not, dude? It's Spaceman, dude. Tony hits. Tony
Fuck
hits.
Spaceman, bro.
Tony
Fuck him.
shits, dude. Not
Whoa.
after last night. Dude, Burn, aren't you supposed to do a stream later tonight? A one-on-one stream? Or did you say, fuck that, I ain't putting myself through that shit again?
What happened with him?
He had a, what I can only call a clusterfuck stream last night. What happened was, this is what I can tell you what happened from my perspective. He DMs me while I'm out and about and goes, hey, you want to join Spaceman's fucking Spurgen Major? He's Malden Major, basically. I was like, yeah, when I get home in about an hour. I join in, and it's like, people, I can't tell if they're men or women. They're going by different pronouns, but they have, like, high-pitched voices. It's like, I don't even know what to call anybody without being offensive, so I'm just going to say a bunch of fucking morons. Like, talking about someone who defended pedophilia, and they're harassing each other. Oh, you know what? Burns here. He can explain it better. I'm going to pull him in. Yeah, I pulled Burn in. He can explain this fucking clusterfuck of a stream better than I ever could.
Yeah, I would not pull in. I would not pull in. Pace Spaceman right now. He's on a false flag. He's on a false flagging spree right now after last night. For the first 2 hours, Ollie was just making fun of Tony, Spaceman, for everyone else in the chat, saying like extremely rancid shit. Like we went over into Parking Tiger's fucking Discord because Tony was just doing voice memos, and I went over every voice memo. It was fucking insane. And we were trying to get Tony in the call for like 3 hours because he just kept talking shit in the fucking in the stream chat. Then we get this Xavier person in the call. And then, like, while the Xavier fucking segment's going on, fucking Tony Hits finally calls in. So it becomes a clusterfuck of two different debates going on at the same time. So we
We've
have
got a pro pedophilia person arguing with people who are just as fucking terminally online and retarded.
it was
And
like it was boring. Like until Tony came in, I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking boring. Other than Ollie destroying Xavier live on stream. After that, Tony came in. He was fucking spurging. Tony was it was insane. But for the first 3 hours, it was just a fucking shit show of everyone in chat fucking spamming shit. People just joining this Discord only to say shit on stream. Shadow Humor came in and he said some slop. Domino came in and I don't, typical Domino shit. It was just a clusterfuck.
Dude, I honestly, the worst part was just listening to those two. I think it was fucking. It was Xavier and was it Spooky argue. I had my fill. You could tell I had my fill at that point when I just fucking interrupted and was like, okay, this shit's done. It's over. It's done. You guys agreed to leave each fuck off back to Legoland. No one cares.
And then Tony came back in, screamed some more. Then he went on Twitter to admit he's like actively false flagging my entire channel, every video that he's in.
Yep.
It's like, Jesus, yeah, that's why I'm saying don't bring him in. He's gonna false flag your channel.
Who?
Whatever he says, he's gonna false flag.
Spaceman. Yeah, Spaceman.
Fuck Tony.
Spaceman's on a false flagging spree on my channel.
Dude, you had 2 false flaggers on your stream last night. That is crazy.
Did you have Pullman on there?
No. Xavier.
Hey man, I went into your Discord. I said, "Hey, do you want to call in?"
Who, mine?
Oh.
Yeah, I said, flatly, did you want to call in?
Oh.
Because it was just the callers that were just coming in were just retarded. It was an entertaining stream, but like at the end of the clusterfuck of how many debates were going on at the same time.
I went quiet at one point. I got tired of all the fucking noise and just ate my food in silence while listening. They're like, "What's Joe doing?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm just eating my food, man. Fuck this. There's too much going on."
It was entertaining, but insane.
Yeah. And then I checked Twitter today and I got blocked by Abby Blackbird. So W me. I don't even know what I did. I don't know what I fucking did. Was it the joke I made on the stream where I called her a fucking bunch of names and talk shit about her? But I was praying to God. I was praying he would bless her. She should be thanking me.
I saved her.
Yeah, what the hell? And she not banned me. She blocked me. What the hell? This is bullshit.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Again?
Don't you dare put it on fucking BRB. I'm not listening to that song for another fucking 30 minutes.
Just for him, the song. Just for him, the song.
I'll mute the fucking stream. This motherfucker plays one song on his BRB, and all the people watching Flatly are like, "Man, when's he gonna come back? This song has been playing for 30 minutes." And he still doesn't come back. And then after an hour, they're like, "Dude, I'm about to fucking shoot whoever wrote this song." And then Flatly goes, "I wrote the song." So guys, be mad at Flatly. I'm trying to eat this spicy food to clear up my sinuses, and it's not working. Burn, what have you been up to today, buddy?
I went to get my new tires, and I get to their place, and I called it ahead of time, so they said, "Yeah, we have the tires, and I go there, and I wait like 30 minutes, only for them to say, "Oh yeah, we don't have the tires anymore." It's like, you fucking asshole. Like, my car's about to explode because both tires are bad in the front. And I come here because what happened is they took the tires, the good tires, and threw them away. And then they put the old tire for some reason on my car. What the fuck was that?
What are you doing, Flatly?
Dude, I just ordered a pizza, bro.
What does that have to
like
do
everyone
with
else?
Burn? What does that have to do with Burns' fucking story about the tire place bending him over?
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Hey, Jesus.
I got a motherfucking pizza on the way. Motherfucker, fuck you, bro. I got a pizza.
Are we still talking about this
Oh,
Abby
God.
shit? This shit's gay. This shit's gay.
Okay, what's going on with Abby? Like, isn't this like a dead topic now?
Yeah,
She's
a
a fucking scumbag. Move on.
I got the
Whoa!
block. I got the
Whoa!
block, so it's over. For
Hands
me.
up,
It's over.
disavow. Bro, I thought I was gonna die there, bro. I was having the sugar shakes. I needed to get salt in me right away. Salt and sugar in me, bro. I just chugged a fucking Pepsi.
I mean, like, that's why I asked in chat. Like, if that's Abby with a knife, that's false. That's false advertising.
why is
Oh,
that
yeah.
false advertising?
Because
This-
she's like 300 pounds underweight and that
Exactly.
pounds over.
Like,
That is
like,
a very
the
skinny
knife
woman.
should be the knife should be smaller than her hand.
I gotta stop
Yes.
having these days where I don't eat anything till the nighttime.
Stop. That's not healthy, you dumb
It's
shit.
not at
I
all.
do that all the time. When you talk
I
about
highly
saves money.
suggest not doing it.
I didn't eat anything today other than a fucking beef jerky stick during work.
Huh.
But I did go to the
Okay.
video game store today, which was pretty cool. I got to pick some shit up on my way home from work. I got some expensive games for fairly cheap.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I now own a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation 1, so everybody can fucking bite me and tell me to play that game. I always
No
play
lies.
that.
There are no boundaries. There is nothing where he says it's too far, right?
No,
so
I agree with you.
okay,
That's
so that's what I'm saying. Nobody, including Salvo, knows where he's ultimately going to go or what he's going to do.
Oh no, I
and-
think yeah, I think
That's,
I
that's what I
agree
said.
with
That's
you.
what I'm. That's what I
Yeah.
meant by that. So
I think Salvo really, because to talk about him for a second, I think he really had the game plan of I'm just gonna
Oh,
drop that I
shit.
have leaks and then see what everybody else in the space does. And
So you agree?
go
So you
according-
agree?
according-
It
yeah,
wasn't,
but
it wasn't
yeah.
the context. Yeah, because that's what I wanted to
Yeah.
say too.
Dude,
was
why
that
is Salvo still
this is the
relevant?
argument for
Why is
That's what
Salvo
I'm
still
saying,
relevant?
bro. Who gives a
Why do
fuck
people
about
keep bringing
Salvo
him up?
anymore?
They keep bringing him up every fucking time. It's everybody too. Nobody can be like, "Oh, it's just this one person." You all keep fucking bringing him up. If he does anything, you're like, "Salvo, Salvo, Salvo." This guy is irrelevant. Irrelevant.
No one gives a fuck about Salvo, bro. You know,
The man-
I actually no. I'm not gonna air out the DMs between me and him. I'm not gonna do that because that'd be fucked up. But
What?
I did send them to people who matter. But anyways, Victor goes fairly cheap. He stole them. You definitely stole those video games. Anyways,
Absolutely.
it's just it's the same take Matt Pitt has about Slug that I have about Salvo right now. You know what? And I'm gonna practice what I preach with this. I don't go fuck about Salvo, bro. If everyone has such a big problem with Salvo, why doesn't everyone just block him? Oh, I don't like blocking. Okay, but you say you're annoyed by him and you're annoyed by his actions in the community. Just get rid of him, bro.
Literally, Salvo does not matter anymore. The guy pissed away his whole career, pun intended. Why do we fucking care? Why does anyone care anymore? Literally, like, people still talk about him like he's this boogeyman hiding inside of their closet, getting ready to fucking just make them drink bowls of
That's
urine.
true.
Gonna pounce, bro.
Like,
He's
what
gonna
the
pounce
fuck?
on us.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so fixated on him. Like, he's been irrelevant ever since like January of this year.
It's
There's
been
no, like-
almost a year since his career went down the toilet, guys. Fucking stop. Just leave it alone. Quit.
I mean, like I guess sucking up to the well, to be honest, when this total commentary death bullshit happened, lots of people who hate commentary came out of the woodworks to support it, only to go back into retirement because they got fucking like reamed. But
Well-
that's probably why, like, when that happened, I think Salvo got his relevance back a little bit.
Well,
Other
what
than
happened
that-
with the whole Babs thing? Like, I heard numerous done. We're done talking about Babs. This drama's been going on for months,
Months and months and months. Yeah.
and
That's
then
'cause
it still
Akio's
kept fucking
insane.
going.
Because Akio's fucking insane, and can't decide what narrative she wants to fucking push.
No, it's not even just Aiko. It's the people who listen to what Aiko's. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we got to cover this now. If
No, we
you
don't.
want to bitch, yeah, exactly. If you're so fucking tired of Salvo, stop. Oh, Aiko's talking about Salvo. We're just not gonna talk about
I mean, that is the solution. Just don't talk about them. But there's some people who don't think that far ahead.
it. Exactly.
Apparently, apparently we don't think that far ahead.
And it's the same fucking people every time. It's the same goddamn people who keep
But-
claiming they want to be done.
But definitely after the total commentary death bullshit that Michael Alberto and them tried to peddle, Salvo did get a little bit of relevancy back. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, it is lame. Like-
It's fucking whack, bro. It's fucking I cut fucking people. We need to learn how to cut people off, bro. Let's normalize that shit, bro. You shouldn't have to. If I want to cut somebody off, I shouldn't have to explain why I'm cutting that person off. If you're a close friend and I cut you off, you definitely deserve a reason. But if you're some random ass motherfucker in the comment section or some random ass YouTuber, I don't have to explain shit. It's not that hard. I don't know why people can't get that in their head. Just fucking start cutting people off, bro, left and right. No one gives a fuck. Offer
what if
nothing
I give a fuck?
significant. I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I'll fucking kill you. What the fuck?
All right,
But
probably
I
shouldn't
like
kill the
Burn
man.
though. I like Burn because he's
Yeah, I
fucking
do
cool.
too.
So if Burn just cut me off one day, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" I'd want an explanation.
I would cut Joe off first,
Oh,
just
shit.
because
What?
he has all these bad times.
Bad
You have all these
takes?
bad takes. All these.
Dude, you
fucking-
literally let some guy
Yep.
try to like fucking pseudo intellectually explain to you that fucking Spaceman has schizophrenia, and you entertain that argument. You are more retarded than I will ever be.
No, you're retarded.
Oh,
No.
speaking of retards, the last fucking stream got taken out. Our fucking tier list.
Why?
It was taken. Somebody reported it.
Probably Joshua Putman.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't him.
Do you know who it was?
It
Do you have
was-
a name?
No, but it was a report, and it was for. They said I had hate speech in like the last 10 minutes of the show or something like that. I was like, what the
We
fuck?
probably said it. We probably said so. We probably shouldn't have. But I don't. Wait a minute. We called each other names the whole thing. Man,
That's what I'm
whoever
talking
reported
about.
that, whoever reported that, you're a fucking bitch.
'Cause it
You're a
definitely
fucking
got.
bitch.
I don't
Because
know
it
how to
wasn't even
check it. I know
about
you
you,
can-
so
I-
who cares?
There's a way that I
Was-
could check it. I don't know how to do it. So I don't have
Did,
much
did,
experience in
did
it.
YouTube give you an email? Because
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Josh, fuck, I already said his name. When he fucking sent me a privacy complaint and gives me an email and where this violation may have occurred.
Does it tell you the person that reported it there or no?
It will not tell you the person that
Okay,
reported
because
it,
that's
though.
literally what I got. It's like
Okay.
word for word what you just said is how I found out that it was taken down. I got an email. It was reported hate speech at 2 hours and 12 minutes or something like that, and I was like, that's super fucking weird because I definitely the only thing I can imagine at the end of the stream we started calling each other retarded, faggots and stuff like that, right? I was like,
I
we
guarantee
definitely
you
did that
what it
earlier on too.
It was someone we made fun of when we did the. It was
Ah,
100%
the
someone we
commentary
made fun
tier
of.
list. I see. Because that's the
Someone
only time
got
we were
burned.
doing it, bro. Somebody got burned. That was the last thing we did too.
We did the COD tier list after that, but that was only like 10, 15.
Yeah.
So,
It did not go on
but
nearly.
so
that
did it
long.
actually go down? Like, what kind? Was it a
It's
strike or
off.
was it a
It's
privacy
off.
complaint?
It's a warning now. If I get hit again, it's a strike on the channel. That's straight up.
Who's the fucking pussy that? Why are there so many pussies who
I have
keep
no
false
idea.
copywriting and false? Stop! You're fucking loser. You're a fucking
But
loser.
It's so funny. I only found out about that because I got an email from my second channel when I uploaded the Plankton AI cover of Post Malone's Hollywood's Bleeding. It came back for copyright infringement for Post Malone, but I ended up appealing that because it was a cover, so they allowed that through. But I saw that in my email because I needed to repeal it through there. So I had to go through my firm to do that, or not the firm, the fucking we live live or whatever the fucking thing I'm a part of for TikTok. I had to go through them, the agency, to see that. But they said, hey, did you know about this one? And that's how I fucking found out. I was like, no, I didn't know that this was taken down. So I went in my email to look for it. It was literally the email right underneath it. I was like, what the fuck? What a coincidence. Plankton was my downfall for that stream. Unrelated. But I wonder who that was. I have a good idea who it was because we kind of went hard on them in the tier list.
Dude, who you don't have to say on the stream. Put it in
I'll do it after because there's a few guys I think that did it.
Okay. Yeah,
There's just
that'll
quite a
work.
few
'Cause
guys.
I want to know who might be a big fucking pussy who not to go anywhere near because you're a fucking pansy.
Panzoid.
They're like, yeah,
schizos.
just take. If you can't handle shit talk on the internet, get the fuck off.
Get out
Yeah.
the kitchen, brother.
Like, actually, just fucking leave. You're not like worthwhile anything. You can't handle your gay joke. Get the fuck off. Bye.
If you
You're
can't
gay.
handle being
It's
called
in-
cringe or someone like, oh my god, you're a
I can't
pansy,
stand that
you're
shit.
fucking pussy, fucking DM me, I don't
Fuck
care.
out of here with that bullshit. If you start marking down streams, you're a bitch, bro. All right, so this is my thing. All right, so
Tony hit
I was
take
getting
notes.
shit on by not recording, and it really fucked with me. Right, it really fucked after the whole Demented thing. It fucked with me. I hated everything to do with not recording. I hated Zaya. I hated everyone that was talking about the situation that happened after Demented, and I had that interview. I fucking hated it. I was salty. I was mad, and there was also some other things fueling that fire. That was IRL situations unrelated to commentary. Do with that what you will. If you believe me or not, I don't really care. But I was so mad about everything going on and everything like that. And you know what I didn't do? You know what my first action wasn't to do?
It's a false
Flag.
flag.
The fucking flag.
Why not, dude? Just
even
flag.
if I'm very upset, people have the right to fucking judge you, right? If you put yourself out there, you expect to be made fun of. And that was a lesson I learned kind of the hard way, right? And it wasn't even like a lesson I was taught. It kind of just happened, and then I was like, oh well, fuck them, right? Like I was just mad, but it never once crossed my mind to you're so fucking weird if that's your first thing. Like, are you that powerless in real life that you need to gain power through fucking fear and mongering on the fucking internet, taking down other people's videos, reporting people's channels? Like, are you that powerless in real life that you can't go lift weights at the gym to expend that energy somewhere else? People are so fucking weird. It's the same thing with you're in a VC, right, Joe? If me and you start arguing, like, I'm a server admin, I think you can mute me too. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do that for people, but like, if we're in a heated argument and then you mute me in the middle of an argument, I think that's the biggest pussy shit ever. And vice
I
versa.
agree.
Even if I'm the owner of the server, I'm not gonna fucking mute you because I'm the owner of the server. That's some pussy ass shit. You man up, you take that L, or you explain why that isn't an L, bro. Like it's such a
There's
lose
only one
thing.
person. There is only one entire community that it is, and that's Spaceman. Because if you don't server
No,
mute
if
him
you
when
don't
he starts
server-
get going, you're never gonna get anywhere.
That's not
You
a
have
human,
to server
bro.
mute.
That's a fucking tarantula mosquito hawk alien right there, bro. Don't
Yeah,
tell
you
me.
have to.
Don't tell me,
you
bro.
have to.
I can't stand fucking pussies like that, bro. I just can't stand it. Like, I get you take your fucking L's, you learn from them, right? But like, when I was mad, I never once wanted to report their channel. I never once wanted to report their tweets talking about me. I never once wanted. They weren't even really talking about it. They're just kind of making fun of me. Like, they would make a knock at me and then just talk about the actual stuff. They weren't ever really making fun of me. The only thing that actually pissed me off, though, was when Beaver said, well, I heard him and Christian Ark aren't actually friends, right? And then everybody started running with this, oh, are they even actually friends? I just never really responded to that because I was like, that's some fucking dumb horse shit or whatever. But I've already kind of validated that. I mean, like, yeah, sure, I'm not a real friend of Christian Ark, but, you know, it is what it is. If you believe that, then you believe that. It's not really my place to say. What am I going to say? No, we are friends, and then your opinion still not changed? That's just a waste of energy, right? But that was like the one thing that really pissed me off IRL. And then I was just, everything else around me was just falling apart and all that other kind of stuff. So I took like fucking 3 months off from the world. And you know what? I learned from it. I actually grew up. As an adult, I grew up, you know? And I was proud of myself for that.
Impossible.
I think
Challenge impossible.
some people on this little place, right? They just need to have their growing up moment.
You know, yeah, log out.
Go fuck some
outside.
women, bro. Log off. Go
Or
play.
men if you're into men.
That's
go fuck
true. We don't.
Actually, fuck that.
That's
Fucking
gay
men
as
is
fuck.
gay.
Yeah,
if you're a
that's-
woman and you
Yeah.
gay.
What?
That's right. If you like women, you're gay because they fuck men. You like something that fuck men, and that's
But
gay.
I would love to have that conversation with Putman, bro. But I feel like there's no point in having that conversation because it feels like
And
a lot of
he'll-
other people have already had that conversation. You just gotta
And he'll
experience it.
just like afterwards, like I'll definitely know, like he's gonna like
Oh, Stone
purposely-
Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
he's just gonna like send a privately complaint afterwards.
Yep.
It's just it's all part
So
of
like
growing
even
up, bro.
debating him is not even like worth it.
He's I don't want to say he's not open-minded. Let's say that, right? Not very open-minded.
No
Not
one
very
in this
astute to
community
other
is.
observations made against him. You know what I'm saying?
No one in this community is. Let's be honest. Like if someone is friends with someone and you criticize that person that they like, then all of a sudden they have to dislike you.
Then they
There's
get that weird
100%
parasocial type thing where they feel like they got to go to bed. It's so weird because people will do that with like bands and stuff like that. It's like, bro, you're not even in the band. Why the fuck do you care so much, right? They'll do that with bands and sports teams. Like, oh, fuck you. And then it's like, okay, now we can't even have a sports conversation if you're gonna get mad about me making fun of your sports team, who objectively is bad, right? As an example. Same thing with a band. I don't like the band, but you can like the band. But you don't gotta get mad at me because I don't like the band. You getting mad isn't gonna change
No,
my
I gotta
opinion or
be
make
mad
them
now.
like them even more. It's the same thing in commentary. If I'm talking about a specific creator and a group of people, they get mad because they want to go to bat for the other creator. I'm like, why do you care about that creator? Right? Like, Jesus
You
Christ.
don't have
Form
to
your own
defend that
opinion.
other. You don't
Yeah.
have to defend that other creator. You can have your own opinion. Defend them.
Objectively
So-
disagree with me and then explain why I'm wrong. You don't have to go to
Yes.
bat. And then they get into it's so weird because in commentary they run around into these little cliques and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a couple of those cliques where that happens. You know, it'd be hypocritical for me to say not. Like I agree with Triton. There's cliques and favoritism in commentary community, but at the same time, those cliques are primarily consistent of a few people who have actual opinions, and everyone else is just waiting for those few people to have the same opinion so that they can reiterate that same opinion on Twitter and in their YouTube videos. That's the majority of those cliques. So when those little, yes creatures, I like to call them, get called out on streams, they kind of freeze up, or they get angry and resort to name calling, right? And then, well,
Yeah,
we call
faggot.
them spurgs, right? Spurgs. That's the one thing. And then Triton goes, yeah, there's a thing against me in this community. I'm like, Triton, nobody talks about you in this community. I think
I didn't even know who it was until Wall Smashers.
everybody hates me. I'm like, Triton, I didn't know you were to a Wall Smasher, bro. It's okay.
Yeah.
But he
I
always
talked to
gets the
him one
shit
time.
end, bro. He's been getting the shit end of every conversation in this community the past few months. And I was like, you know what? He could take it, and he pretty much is the only one carrying Wall Smashers, bro. Let's be real. He's the only one there carrying Wall Smashers. It's literally just Triton and Badwick having an interview conversation with a few questions to Huggy and Demented. Demented's not even there half the time.
He DM'd me earlier. He was
Did
like,
he?
I bought.
Was it the 5
Yeah.
in a row?
No, it was only 2 this time. Demented
Oh.
DM'd me. And he said, I just bought Fallout New Vegas. Looks
Oh.
dope.
And
I'm
who
like,
cares?
why the fuck are you telling me this? Why? I don't
'Cause I
care.
thought
Maybe
you
we
wanted to
can play
know. I
together.
thought you wanted to know, dude.
Dude, yeah, Demented, you know what? I'll make you a Vegas
Oh,
player mod working with Tale of Two Wastelands, the weapons texture pack, and a bunch of extra mods. I'll fucking play New Vegas multiplayer with you. Learn how Hamachi works, and I'll play it with you. Have fun.
He's not gonna know how much you were.
He's never gonna figure that shit out.
He never.
so I'm
he
good.
didn't figure out how to fucking get an external drive on his laptop working.
I don't even dislike Demented, but man, look.
There was one time where Demented
I
actually
don't know
made me.
you.
It was super innocent. He made me super mad for some reason. We were talking about Cisco Netcat security and stuff like that because I was doing the courses for it and everything like that when I was still in college last year. Or not in college. I was taking college classes, an online course to get the certificate. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm into." When he was like a doxer, or ex-doxer hacker dude or whatever he was saying. And I just had all these questions for him. He just did not understand them. And then he ended up getting an external hard drive. And he's like, "Is this an is this a M.2 or something?" He said something stupid. I'm like, "Yeah, it literally says it on the box." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna need your help installing it." I'm like, "You just literally plug it into your laptop and go. That you start storing things on it. That's how you do it.
No,
Formats
no.
itself."
Mm-mm.
And then he couldn't get it to work, and now he can't even buy things on Epic Games because he's got this. I'm like,
No, you don't
Let him
understand.
fester,
He
let
bought
him
Fallout New
fester.
Vegas. He bought Fallout New Vegas. We're good.
oh, we're good.
I
Okay.
needed to know that he bought a single player game that you can only play multiplayer if you know how to mod the game. I needed to know that, by the way.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go pick up my pizza.
Oh God, it's just gonna be me and Bert. You might as well just turn.
No, no, you don't want any banter. Are you scared? Are you scared, little boy?
No
Are
end
you
words.
talking to me?
Yeah,
talking
talking
to-
to you. You
No,
want him to
it's-
end the stream? Why? Why do you want?
No, I said he should turn this into the Burn and Joe stream. That's what I
Oh.
said. What the fuck are you talking about?
Take the L. Shut up.
false allegations. False allegations.
Yeah,
Everybody
according
block
to-
Burn on Twitter. Like Abby blocked me as a false alligator of Magnum Mormons.
I'm an alligator. Damn.
Yeah, interior crocodile alligator. Holy shit!
I love being an alligator, dude.
Hell yeah, dude! I listened to the streams you told me to today. I listened
That's
to them
cool.
while I was at work. I listened to the one where the lolicon fun of the lolicons. And then
Yeah,
I
what'd you
also listen.
What'd you think about that one?
Oh God.
When Ollie gets mad, dude, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my goodness. Dude, the worst one was the Spaceman one you told me to watch, where Ant wouldn't stop with the fucking Nazi anthem, singing the goddamn Nazi anthem.
That's why I don't
I-
like Ant, because he's a
I
fucking
actually, unironically, out loud while I
what?
checking bait today, checking termite bait, went, "Shut the fuck up, Ant! Jesus Christ!" Like out loud, I was like, "Shut the fuck up." My feelings are not hurt, Purple Paw Prince. My feelings are only hurt whenever I go to open the fridge and there's food and I got to go to the store.
Yeah, that's all. That's all he does. He just does that, and then he'll join and then leave the call, and then leave the call, and then go back to joining, joining then leaving, leaving to joining, joining to leaving. It's like, pick what you want. Pick a struggle, please. Pick a struggle, Dan. Do you want to be on the stream or not, asshole?
He did that. He sang that Nazi anthem at least 40 minutes, at least. And I heard multiple times. Can someone mute Ant? No one ever.
Well, this was on Grim server, so I didn't have perms.
Yeah. It is
I
really
didn't have
annoying.
mod. I would have just kicked them from the fucking server.
Yeah, it was really fucking annoying. 'Cause you were Spaceman, and I wanted to hear, and all I hear is fucking Ant.
And then like when we start arguing again, then he'll start. And then like we stop arguing to tell him to shut the fuck up, go back at it, then he does it again.
Yeah, it was really annoying. Which is why, guys, we're gonna have Ant on stream to sing the Nazi anthem.
No, we're not. Don't even say that. He'll come in the call.
He can't. This is a locked room. I have to pull people in.
He'll find a way.
He'll find a way.
He'll find the snivel his little face in.
If I saw Ant just pop in, I'd be very upset.
Yeah, now you just cursed the stream, dude. Dude, they said they liked me. No, we didn't.
No, you're annoying, Ant. You're annoying. You took what was a funny, like, 10-second gag and turned it into a 40-minute gag. The gag's not funny, and neither are you.
I don't know. He's just like a lesser Domino to me. Someone I can deal with, but like Domino, I don't know if I can deal with his bullshit anymore.
Last night was really annoying. Like, unironically. Like, not even, like, mad or anything. I was just sitting there like, I'm not going to be able to even say anything or make any jokes or do anything. I'm just going to sit here and eat because this shit's never going to fucking end.
And then he added whoever the fuck Ratio Live is. I don't know who the fuck that is. But he added him, and then he was talking like a Spurg.
Yeah, if you unironically make Joe Mama jokes when you see my name, you are the least funny person in the world because that shit's been done since I was in kindergarten.
Joe Mama. Is that funny?
Yeah, it's not funny. Like,
Why not?
dude, it's the easiest joke. That's like picking the lowest fruit. It's the lowest hanging fruit.
But I can hang lower.
That would be like if someone read your name as like burn the. Oh, you like arson? It's like real fucking funny. You
Yes, I
really
do.
reached far for that one. Shut the fuck up, Purple Paw Prince. You're gay.
What?
Joe Mama.
Joe's feelings are hurt. GG.
My feelings are only hurt because
Yeah, Jover.
no, Jover's actually funny. I see people say that shit even when they don't know I'm there. I'm like, I know it's not related to my name. 10 times funnier when your name's Joe, because you're like, that's my name.
It's Jover, dude. It's Jover.
It's so Jover.
Let me say Jover for 45 more minutes.
Yeah, we'll see if it's really funny.
I'll test it. I'll test it out. I'll test it's meme worthy. Let me do a Nazi anthem of just
Jover.
Jover.
All the words are Jover, Jover.
Just that over and over again.
For 45 minutes, dude. I start to think I don't know which is worse: somebody who can't take a joke, someone who drags a joke so fucking far that it just becomes misery.
I think we know the answer.
Oh yeah,
I think-
Spaceman.
Well, yeah, I dragged that joke too long. He's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I also listen to that one with Oofy. I'm making jokes about you like kneeling to that guy, but in reality, I was listening to that guy. That is the most pseudo-intellectual fucking bad faith guy I've ever heard in my life.
Well, that's why I didn't really want to fucking talk to him. Like, it was just impossible to get a point through because he would just fucking like make it like a semantics argument. So like, it's not like me kneeling to him. I just didn't care anymore.
Yeah, I
Because
was
he
just
did-
making
he didn't-
jokes.
He didn't want to fucking budge. He didn't want to, like, you're making fun of a schizophrenic, of an obvious schizophrenic. Yes, yes, we are.
Everybody in this
point.
community does.
Next point, please. Well, why do you guys do that? Well, don't engage with commentary if you don't want to be treated like that.
Exactly.
Don't. We tell. Why don't you just block him? Why doesn't he just block us? Well, he doesn't want to block you. Well,
Well, we don't want to block him. We want to make
I
fun of
can-
him.
I see a discrepancy here, buddy. If he doesn't want to block us and we don't want to block him, why should we block him? Well, it's be more mature. It'll be more mature if you blocked him.
Yeah. I want to debate Oofy. I want to debate Oofy just so I can tell him he's a pseudo-intellect. He's a guy who gets online and uses bigger words that he literally looks up in a thesaurus to sound more intelligent than he actually is. This is his whole argument. This man's a schizo. You shouldn't make fun of him. You should feel guilty about making fun of a schizo. It's all on you because the
Yeah.
And the argument back was, this guy brings it upon himself because we never engage until he engages.
Yeah.
That was the whole argument.
He doesn't like. Maybe if Tony didn't engage in the way that he does, maybe then.
Like
Maybe
mass
it-
tagging people.
Like that,
coming
he
in the
doesn't do that.
streams.
Coincidentally, after getting fucking banned for, I think it was 4 days, off Twitter, he doesn't tag everyone. He'll still do the list, but he doesn't tag them anymore. He just says everyone's name without the tag, so he doesn't go into because after he got suspended for that, he hasn't done it since. So I guess he learned a little bit.
Yeah, now he
Obviously
just
not
lists
much.
names. Now he just lists names. He took your name.
Yeah, he took my name.
So,
Yeah, because I know why he took my name off of the thing. He's hoping the fact that YouTube will ban me, so he won't have to tag me anymore in these retarded fucking lists.
the
That's
space.
all.
It's like Shadow Humor. Literally, Shadow Humor is the of
What?
Spaceman. Shadow Humor started out by trying to defend Spaceman a little bit. Why you guys engage with this guy? It's pointless. It's easy to make fun of. And by the end of the conversation, went, Spaceman, you're a content cow. Bye. So yeah, he realized there's
Yeah,
no
that's-
fucking point.
Yeah, there really is no fucking point. Like, if he wants to engage like he does, well, then he's gonna get the engagement he doesn't want. I don't think I deserve this. I think you do, because the way you engage, the way you he wants to complain about fucking like lying. Like he's been calling me, lots of other people, fucking pedophiles for no reason.
You know what I think is the worst thing about Spaceman, unironically? The man never shuts the fuck up about himself. I've never heard in my time of Spaceman and interacting with him, have never heard him ask how someone else is doing or what someone else is up to. It is always what he wants to talk about, what his schizophrenic visions are, what he's been up to. Like, to me, that's the worst thing. Because when he shows up, oh, I'm going to get a 45-minute speech on fucking aliens and Keemstar and EDM and what he thinks about things. And I get to hear about him for 45 minutes. And if I argue back,
Damn,
he's gonna
GG,
call me
GG.
fucking name. Fuck you, Spaceman. Fuck you. I don't care. You're schizophrenic and your music is god awful. It's
Wait,
shit.
is he in chat? Don't tell me he's in chat.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying if he hears this, he's handy Spaceman mirror ears.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm here. For some
Okay.
reason, my mic is. Hold on. Let me
What?
see.
Do you not know how to like, use a mic? Come on.
No, my mic is acting up today for some reason. Like it's reading as my gain is perfectly fine, but it'll cut me out random for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. My gain is up and everything too. I'm just gonna chalk this up as to government interference. The aliens.
From
They're
the
gonna turn me.
aliens. Dude, I can be Domino now. Dude, you just get like 7 fucking viewers, dude. You got 7 viewers. I only got 2 viewers. Learn how to keep an engagement audience, like he was fucking doing that shit to me last night.
That's right, Purple Paw Prince. I do need Andy Griffith. Chat, what do you guys want us to talk about? Fucking losers. What do you guys want us to talk about?
Cause fucking Flatley is gonna take 2 hours, so it's just our
Dude,
show for 2 hours.
You know what? This is our show now.
Exactly. Flatley talking. How about get him off the channel. Give me the.
Dude, what does Flatley have to say about Abby Blackbird that has said she's fat and she has the wrong opinion? No loyalty, no loyalty. Fat, no loyalty. There you go. Summed it up.
But is she fat with no loyalty, dude? Dude,
I
she's
don't fucking
retarded.
know.
Hold on, I'll be like everyone else right now. Dude, she's retarded. Like, yeah, no shit.
That's what sucks about what's going on right now with the. They're all.
Yeah, fucking finally, it took 2 hours.
Fuck. That's because I got blocked? No, I've been. Everyone in here can attest.
You've been blocked by nearly everyone in this community
No, I've been making fun of Abby like for a few weeks now, haven't I, Flatley?
for years. What do you mean?
And then
Yeah,
you
I've been
know,
making fun of her for a while.
then-
This ain't 'cause I got blocked.
but don't make fun of Skelly making fun of her though, okay? Skelly made mauled.
Oh yeah, Skelly did spurg out on me the other night. I was
Wait,
making
really?
jokes about Abby. Yeah, he spurged on me pretty fucking hard too.
Cause I put like, cause we were talking about Abby, and for some reason, like, I don't like really remember the conversation, but I changed his name. Like he left the fucking server, so like when he came back, he didn't have mod. But I didn't know when I got modded. But I put his name as I love Abby Blackbird's tits, and he fucking spurred on about it.
Got mad at
Spurred-
me.
He got mad at fucking Joe, even though I told him, dude, it was me, and he still got mad at Joe.
Skelly's in love with her, bro.
That's the jokes we were making that got us.
And then he was like, "I'm matching the same energy, dude. I'm just matching the same energy."
Yeah, he literally like got mad, and then I complimented him on his Abby video. Oh, now you sucking my dick, you dick.
Well,
Skelly,
yeah, obviously you're
Skelly,
saying-
it's okay. I know you don't like anyone else making fun of your girlfriend but you.
That's true.
Just call in. Call
Just
into
call in.
debate. No. 30?
Sorry, I was checking my mic. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing right
No worries, fam. No worries. No worries.
now. But yeah, Skelly
Just assuming
spurred
every
me.
time it cuts out, you're saying the N word.
Yeah, you stupid fucking. Oh, it didn't cut out that time.
Weird how that works. All right. Fuck.
The entirety of what Abby was trying
Yeah.
to say in that video is that like so like let's say that what she said was true, right? Like let's assume that Salvo only meant to leak the stuff that was in relation to him, right? What is Salvo going to do with that? He's going to go around and he's going to say he has more than what he put out because he's gonna use that to be able to like hang hang people or dangle it over their heads basically. And it's great because like then it puts Xylee and the rest of the T chat in a really awkward
Okay.
position where they can't they're not going to be able to contest that because if they do, then people say well just leak the group
I'm
chat.
just
So it made a
gonna
lot of
watch
sense
all
for,
what
and you even
P-Pop
said in that
River
video
has to
too,
say.
Asmo, that you agreed that you thought that Xylee leaking.
I mean,
the
there
group chat
isn't
was
really
the best
much
play.
left.
So
We know
it
what they're
seems
gonna
like you
say.
understand that.
But the thing is, and that's why I tried to make it. I don't know if that actually fully made it into the final cut. I agree. She's using my. I see. I even see what you guys are saying. She's using my blank slate as a way to validate what she wants to say without having to leak the DMs. That is.
Honestly, Asmo, in my opinion, what she did was what Abby did is she.
So I like Leia's take on that. Leia said, Abby's been messaging people, basically coaching them to say what they want to say in the video she's releasing. Sorry, I was swallowing. So, what do you guys think of that? Do you think she's coaching other people to get on her videos?
Who like Abby is coaching who?
Well, she was like coaching Asmo, and then she messaged a few people to get on her video.
Mm.
It's possible, I guess. I don't know. I think when it comes to Abby, people like they look a little too deep into Abby. They think Abby's smarter than she is.
You don't think she's the smartest around?
No, not really. I think Abby's always just retarded.
Huh. I think she's just a normal spark. I think
Exactly.
She just gets underneath people's skin, and they get mad.
Maybe. I don't
And
know.
then those people get even madder that they're mad because of her. I've had no beef with her.
Me
Well,
either, but apparently I got blocked, so.
Just
I
weird.
mean, it's hilarious, but still.
She tried to use you to be able to create a smokescreen of neutrality so that she could put that on this person, this anonymous person that she's talking about. In my opinion, just
Mhm.
based on the facts of what I understand, that person, this anonymous person, is not a neutral party, but you are. You are reasonably a neutral party.
Mhm.
And so she can bring you on, and which by the way, sorry, let me ask, did you actually see the screenshots? Like, did you actually see the chat at all? Or was it just
Yeah.
Abby reading it?
No, I saw the chat because
Okay.
she showed it to me and she
So why
scrolled
not
down to it
share the
and she kept,
chats,
Okay, so you
pausing
saw it
and pausing.
physically.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it.
Because I was curious about that too.
So on that,
Hmm.
okay. So one thing, yes, it did come across because, and it was in her video
Mhm.
that you pointed out that no, that you did not agree with her assessment of Zylie leaking. That was like blowing everybody up, whatever. That you thought
Yeah.
was actually a
You
good
don't-
thing that
yeah,
she did
you-
that, right?
Sorry,
But
you don't. Can I ask this? I'm sorry, this is a really
Yeah,
reductive question, perhaps,
okay.
but like, do you believe what Zylie did with this group chat was life ruination? Do you agree with that?
No.
Okay.
But that's the nuance I kind of want to, if anything,
What
want
is
people to
life
get,
ruination? though?
because you guys
I
mentioned
don't
it
know.
yourself, and I
Wait, what?
literally kind of wanted to, and at least
What?
for me,
What's the
commentary
term you were
is
looking
like
for?
a spectrum. So
Life
any
ruination.
voice is a voice.
Yeah,
Why is
life
everyone-
ruination.
It's the same thing. Everyone's throwing this term around like they were throwing around parasocial last year. Like, holy fuck.
Okay, life ruination is where you you contact jobs, you like
Like Ralph was gonna do to Gator.
yeah, basically what like Ralph's entire career is just life ruination. Going after people's platforms maliciously, contacting jobs that they may have, contacting family to get like what like Flamenco was doing to Xander Hall was extreme life ruination. He was trying to get his mom to evict him from whatever Xander Hall was doing. Just like circumstances where your life is not going to be the same after the action.
Oh, dude, I hope someone contacts my real estate firm.
So yeah, like that, like say like I'm a retard,
I'll fucking answer
Spurg
that
on
phone.
Twitter, and like I contact your real estate shit and I get you fired. That's a form of life ruination.
You see, the joke there is I own that company.
Well, I'm just
I'll
saying.
get
I'll get you
I'll get you
banned.
banned.
Like I'll lower reviews, like etc. Like that's what life ruination is.
I see.
The act after of what I do is what happens to your life. It won't be the
My
same.
question
afterwards.
is what does this community actually think is life ruination?
Talking at all, life ruination.
Yeah. That's what it feels like sometimes.
People even say like saying like someone's first and last name is life ruination in this community. It's really retarded.
Well,
I
apparently,
don't
the
even know
slug
what to
leaving
think
valid
anymore.
criticism underneath the YouTube video about the editor of the video
Hmm.
is life ruination.
I mean, Mama Max brought it on himself, so
I just don't get it.
that might either test my own beliefs or validates it, and
Mhm.
either way,
Sure.
you need to be, you need to have a broad like input of what parties are saying in this case in order to make a
and
good
Sabo
informed
was
decision.
definitely
So
engaging in
I
life
wanted to
ruination
be able
towards lots
to,
of people.
and I didn't see it as much, and I still don't really see it as being used, but I can see how that can come across to other people. But I did want to at least, if this was something that would make her help her argument even a little bit, then I wanted to help where I could with that. So how that then came across in its less nuanced state is something that I
So
I-
I'm gonna,
yeah,
I'm,
yeah, go
I'm
on.
gonna,
Go ahead.
if I might here, I'm gonna share a screenshot that I took.
Oh, gotcha.
Can you see that screenshot there,
Hang
Esmo?
on. Hang on, click in. Yes.
Okay. So this Abby in this tweet is quote tweeting a tweet that was put out by Babs from the whole Sabo Edwin thing. That's not
Mhm.
important. Okay. Other than Babs was ticked off because this was about that group chat that Xylee streamed the two nights in a row about whatever, right?
Yeah, I actually saw her pop up in that chat.
Yeah, okay.
That is,
All right.
yeah.
So that's just for context so that you know what this is in regards to, right?
Yeah.
Because Abby says, and she's like I said, she goes, no one is making it about you other than you.
Mhm.
Trust me, we're done with dealing with anything in relation to you many, many months ago. Xylee sharing the contents of the group chat was for transparency. It's not a personal slight at fucking Babs. Now, why would she tweet this out on November the 7th and then a short few days later, basically, put out that video, right? Of where she's got you in there and she's talking about how that, you know, that she didn't need to do she didn't need to stream that, she didn't need to put that out there, that she blew up everybody's lives. And, you know, because quote, she was dealing with the whole Van Luke situation. And for the record, and I took Xylee to people can call it a softball, whatever, but I asked Xylee, why didn't she just reach out to Van Luke prior to
Good
make her
point.
aware of that, you know, because if she was being discussed in this manner and she knew, you know, and Xylee said, yeah, I probably should have. It would have been, handled the situation a lot better. Hindsight, 2020 and all that, right?
Mhm.
But Abby tweets out things like that and then makes a video saying just the opposite of that.
Who cares? Who
Why?
cares?
It is the opposite, and I can even divulge a little bit because it really all roots back to the way Abby interacts with commentary as a whole.
Let me rewind
She
that to
first
see
started
what you're
that.
talking
She
about.
first came into the whole spotlight around that whole Ghosty situation.
Yeah.
Getting called out by Ghosty, being called the P word byGhosty. And
The
that
shocking
became a
thing
whole thing
is
which
how
she
much people want to
literally,
talk
you
about
know,
how
got spit out
irrelevant
by like
Abby
75
is. They
to
talk
90%
about
of the community.
her, she's
in that
irrelevant,
chat,
all
she
these
finally showed
things,
up.
and yet they
And
won't
I
stop
got to
talking
know her
about her. It's
before
the
I knew
same
that
thing as
drama
Salvo.
was
Like
happening at
she's
that moment.
a
So I really
loser.
got
No
to
one
see
cares.
the
I
whole
mean,
other
that's true.
side
That's
that
true.
was
That's definitely
happening while
true.
she was being like hard on the outside.
She's so
you know
relevant
what I
that
mean?
we're still
Because
talking
Sure.
about her.
her default
Exactly.
response
She's a
in fight or
loser.
flight is
Stop
9 times out of
talking
10
about
fight,
her.
and
She
then she's
breathes
going
and
to
like
flight.
Leia has to
Yeah,
report
sure.
that.
So
Leia's
that
done
kinda,
3 fucking streams.
harkens back to this specific issue.
3.
Van Luke was one of the people out of
One
that
is all you
15 to
need.
10%
One
that still wanted to talk
stream.
to her, that
Everybody
gave her the
knows
light
what.
of day, that didn't straight
Yeah.
up call her the P
Like
word and stuff like that.
she's a
She feels,
scumbag.
she
Like
feels a specific kind of connection to
like
Van
a
Luke.
typical fucking
So,
clickbait
and
title.
on top of
She's
that,
a scumbag.
she's mentioned this a
Color me
couple of times on
fucking
stream, but also
shocked
to
that
in
Abby
DMs.
has no
She
loyalty
really was
and has
looking
never been
for a
loyal to
way
someone.
to
Is not a
maybe
very
air
cool
it slightly.
person and
And up to
someone
that
who will do
point,
scummy things for attention.
she
Color
asked
me
me like once or
fucking
twice, how
shocked.
do I even bring that up and in what context? And I
I'm
advised her on that.
I'm hurt and
Um,
appalled
So
by
there's
this
a lot of
information.
static back noise in terms of personal problems Abby has with people in this specific community.
Why are we still
And
talking about
she,
her?
because
Like,
she,
like
how do
it's
I
the
put this?
same thing with Salvo. People
wants
complain
to
about
Be part
talking
of this
about
community,
her.
but by the
Like,
same notion,
how can you complain
she
about
is
someone still being relevant? You still keep talking about them.
Dog, it's that drama hole. If they get some views, they're gonna keep milking it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's
That's
how it
the
is in this
cancer.
community. Like, no offense to Skelly, but Skelly, why do you get so mad at these women, bro? Like Abby Blackbird,
Especially
and,
Abby. Like
yeah.
make a joke at his expense about Abby, and he flips fucking berserk.
It's
I mean,
true.
I see his channel, right? I see these videos he makes. He doesn't get that many views, right? But he's just so passionate about it. And I kind of appreciate it too, because he's so, like, imagine if you put that passion into, like, art or, like, football if he was playing a sport or something. You know what I mean? Skelly would go places, in my opinion, but he's stuck in the Spurg cycle. Infinite Spurg cycle. I mean, admittedly, she did dog walk, or what is it? Dog walk her, so I think it's just dog walk him. It's just getting even. I get. Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
but how long do you go speaking like bad about someone? How long do you go talking bad about someone before it's even? Like when does it become even?
When is it winning?
Yeah, like he said, like he lost a debate to her. Like, is that you? That's like your legacy for the rest of your life.
It's like
You're gonna
when Spectre got walked on the Spectre does. I'm gonna use you as an example because he's in chat. So Spectre's a huge Xbox fan, and I'm not gonna lie, Xbox Game Pass is the biggest W in the gaming scene we've had in a very long time. Right? You can get new games coming out on release day with the monthly subscription. That's absolutely
Deck, but
insane. Right? That's
Steam Deck's
amazing.
biggest W. Steam Deck's biggest
Steam Deck,
W.
insane for the Steam. Like what I'm saying, it just makes the gaming world even better because Xbox has nothing to do with Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? But or Microsoft, I should say.
But but if you know how to use the Steam Deck, you can get Game Pass on. The Steam Deck is literally the best.
But then like he'll highly praise it, and there's these Sony ponies online, and they're absolutely they're the most mouth-watering Sony cocksuckers you'd ever see online, right? They don't give a fuck about game sales, right? But it's like Spectre got dog walked in the conversation because it ultimately resulted in this guy, this Sony pony, this loser cuckboy, right, saying, "Well, let's look at the PlayStation 5 sales compared to the Xbox One." And I was like, "Fuck!" Right? You fucking, I was rooting for Spectre, and then he got dog walked, right? But the difference is Spectre, how many more points of Xbox W's does Spectre have to make before it becomes a W? You know what I'm saying? Like Spectre doesn't go back to that the next day. Skelly, on the other hand, if that were Skelly, he's going back every single day, tagging game sales, everything, right? Oh, your shitty fucking $70 controller compared to my $20 Microsoft branded controller that's rechargeable, 10-foot long cord, stuff like this. Exclusivity, compatibility, steering wheels. We even got a cheaper Pro controller, more affordable, all the customizability, expansion drives, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That how many more points does Skelly really have to prove to win that dog walk? I think honestly he wins by not saying anything at all. You know what I'm saying?
He's already won. Everybody, like nobody likes Abby. He's already.
Exactly.
Bro, you gotta fix that mic.
Dude, I don't know what is going on with it. It's been working.
Yeah,
fine.
see, like Spectre says, he literally forgot it the next day. Like if I lost an argument, I probably would like, I'd remember it, but it wouldn't be something I'd think about the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's so funny that he spurred out on you about that. It seems almost like an insecure. No offense to Skelly. I fucking love you, Skelly, but it almost seems like an insecurity of his where he's like, oh yeah, Abby can fucking kill herself. Da, 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 she's just a fat fucking bitch or whatever he always says, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ, Skelly.
I like Skelly too, but the moment he spurked out at me the other night, just because we were making jokes, for me that was your hatred might go too far, buddy. Your hatred might go just a little too far.
It's just blinded by hatred. Although, I really like when he would go after Spaceman. When we built that fucking Keemstar show, Cord, and like that's when I first met you, and I'd see the normal players in chat, you and all the other guys in the other Cord. I don't want to name drop them, but
Small PP's already done it.
Oh really?
Yeah, Small PP did it the other night.
You're not supposed to tell him about the other Cord with all the OGs in it, bro.
Yeah, that's what he DM'd me, and then he did it. So fuck him.
Yeah,
fuck
no,
him.
most hated, bro. We even have the most hated 2.0. We literally copied every single voice channel down to the formula of the Keemstar Show Discord into another Discord, the Keemstar 2.0. It was the Keemstar backup, just in case Salvo and his little cookboy syndrome, soy boy wannabe head ass Keemstar wannabe fanboy, right? If he just decided to nuke the server. Because he had admin privileges. And he still managed to nuke the server anyways with the other mods. Like, you got shit on, Joe. Everyone else that was a moderator got shit on. And it was completely unfair because you guys were unbiased only when it came to Spaceman, though.
I blame Gino. Because Gino came in and wiped.
But you were the only person we were ever biased towards was Spaceman. The minute Spaceman cropped up, we're like, oh my god, here goes this fucker. And it wasn't even like, if there were people replying to it, I wouldn't care. But he would just have paragraphs and paragraphs of shit in that Discord, bro. It's like, oh my god, bro, no one's paying attention to you. Stop. So it's funny you mentioned that.
Or voice memos.
Just got my Steam Deck. That's actually fun. Dude, everyone's getting Steam Decks. I need to get a fucking Steam Deck, bro. I'm a loser, bro.
I've had mine for a year. Great.
I just got my fucking Halo Series X by the Halo edition one. I just bought it for $700. I've been looking for that one for a long time. I just got that Series X. It's sitting right next to my PS5. It's almost a disrespectful to the Halo console to a basic PS5. I gotta get a branded maybe like God of War PS5 or some shit like that. I love collecting consoles. It's expensive though. It's not worth it, but I love it. But where was I? Fucking Skelly was fucking awesome to have in that court. A lot of people were fucking awesome. And then Gino kind of ruined it, made it more corporate, it felt like. And it was like no longer fun. But what really ruined it for me, although I've talked to Gino behind the scenes, Gino's fucking awesome. We ran a very nice Discord for the few months that it had left before Salvo came in and started power tripping and kicking everybody out. I fucking loved that we had all these other players in the commentary community. We had Ember, we had Jessica Pizzle coming in, we had all these random people coming in that, you know, have grown a name in this small space. And it was like, I really enjoyed being mod for the one reason is that I got to see this community interact beforehand, knowing that I had the ultimate power in my hand to either remove someone from the call, and then, you know, any threat to that ecosystem I could basically, you know, attack, right? And just keep that ecosystem alive. It was awesome because it's small creators who always looked up to Keemstar and these big creators that were coming on, right? And then just like the shit stain, Salvo would just come in. And it was like he brought all his little S&T weirdos and made them moderators. And I'm sitting over here with a bunch of people that I don't even know if I can trust, right? So there's already infighting with the mods, and it ruined the ecosystem. And Joe, you saw it. Where all of us originals, the OGs in that court, when we left, the VCs were never heard of again. There was nobody speaking in them.
Those VCs died the moment we stopped going in. The moment that we quit, they died. The moment we migrated to Most Hated,
dude,
it was literally only
everybody
people
quit.
creeping on children. That's all it was.
Literally,
Okay,
oh,
Jesus.
we fucking, dude, you don't even know. We fucking caught this asshole. We had a drone, bro. And they were getting rid of alt
Two
accounts.
people. It was
Little
2 people.
Stupid ass retard Sal was like, we're getting rid of alt accounts. I was like, okay, that's cool. He got rid of the fucking alt account that we use to monitor chats. It wasn't even a real account. It was an alt account that we all were watching, right? Like, it was being live streamed to a completely different Discord when we weren't in VCs to monitor the chats, right? That's all it was. Oh, excuse me.
And we caught a few pedophiles, like
a few, bro.
Yeah, they were talking to underage girls, man.
Got the ass.
I don't think they're in the community anymore.
No, they're gone, bro. They're gone.
Yeah, they're way gone.
They've been waxed from like the face. I can't even find their old Twitters or their alternate Twitters anymore. They're gone. They must have got caught or something. There's 2 of them in particular that I can. Was it a Hand of God or what the fuck was that guy's name? But they were talking to Blue, and this girl got so fucking uncomfortable. Or was it Rock? No, it was Blue. Her name was Blue. I added this chick on Discord, and I was like, hey, if anything happens, please let us know right away. These guys seem a little off. Because they had been banned previously for something else, right? And Mari, it was Mari, actually, who had the problem first. Right, and they're just being super weird to Mari, making her turn her face cam on and all that other shit. But then I saw Blue, and I unbanned these characters because I didn't know what was going on. I asked the dude straight up what happened. He told me exactly what happened, like word for word. Told me exactly what happened and that he was in the wrong. So like, okay, well this guy was in the wrong. Obviously, I told him that, you know, another infraction, you're gonna get permanently banned. You won't be able to get, you know, a second chance. So he was like, oh, yeah, sure. I was I was talking to this guy for like 30 minutes. He literally told on himself everything, right? He goes, oh, I was just trying to be funny, maybe trying to get some, you know, picture exchanges, you know. I was like, yeah, that's a zero tolerant policy here. Like, you're not going to fucking ask girls for nudes or some shit, right? That's fucked up.
I'm going to restart my Discord.
All right. And so this guy goes back to the Discord. And there's this girl, Blue, there, and she's so uncomfortable. She starts reading Harry Potter or some shit like that. And then this guy's like just like leaning into it. This other guy's like, yeah, how big is it? Or some shit like that. They made some kind of innuendo towards this girl. I think she was like 17 or some shit. And so Grabs, right, he's just the little AFK account just sitting in there. Super cool. Fucking lays the trap. He turns his camera on. He goes, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And they're like trying to put it together because we would all have our face cams on randomly through the chat because we had joined earlier. And they're like, who the fuck are you? Why are you sitting in here, bro? I was like, I'm a mob, motherfucker. What are you doing? He's like, oh, so you're spying on us? She's like, no, you can't flip this. And then everyone from the other Discord, all 9 of us came in. He's like, bro, ain't no way you're going to play the victim card and be mad that he's in here spying on you guys. After you were trying to get
underage girls.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, you're cooked.
Maybe
And then-
just don't talk to underage girls. Damn.
He was getting
what a
angry and
concept.
everything. Small PP has said nothing at this point, right? And then Small PP goes, all right, shut up! Like Superman. Small PP does not get angry. He's like,
No,
I
he
fucking
doesn't.
hate you. You should kill yourself. And bans this guy, right? Like, I've never heard him angry before. Like, this guy never gets angry. But when he screamed, everyone in VC was quiet, right? And I hold that memory dear because we're such a collective unit as a Keemstar mod team, right? I was like, fuck, we are never going to have this moment again where the whole commentary community is underneath us, interacting with the people they look up to, you know, and then there's just random people that would call in, the random Spurg fights in the general chat and everything like that.
Yeah.
The Spurg court that we had after shows. When Keem got mad at us for not only watching a movie in his Discord, but not even watching his show while it was
Yeah.
live. That was awesome. And
Those days are
Salvo
long
ruined
gone.
it, bro. He ruined it. I'm not gonna lie. I blame Salvo. for
Salvo
that.
and Gino. I still blame Gino too, because Gino got rid of like almost
All the-
everybody that was
dude.
on that team, including me.
I remember one of the last days I was mod. She asked me. She goes, "So what are some of the things that we could do to bring this Discord back to life?" And I said, "Well, you've kind of banned all of them." She's like, "Okay, but we want to make it fun for everybody." I'm like, "Yeah, that's not coming back then." Because you can't have the fun and the corporate. Those two don't mix, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even get banned. I just got all my
Corporate
like
on the fucking
terms taken
Keemstar
away.
show? Are you kidding me? What are you
What?
talking about?
What?
Like, she wanted to make the Keemstar show corporate?
It was like corporate rules, stuff like that.
You know how Ash, when you look at Asher's on Twitter, she's like always riding Keemstar's dick. Gino is the one person riding Keemstar's dick more than Brantley and Asher's.
She
Literally.
also got mad that we were critical of Keem. I'm like, wouldn't you want to have mods that were critical of Keem and not biased towards Keem? Because that starts the
And
breeding
banned.
ground. That starts the breeding ground for people who are also against Keem, and then the Keem lovers, right? Because your number one haters at time are your number one fans, and your number one fans at times are your number one haters, and you want to get both of those groups in there. Right, you want to capture that moment inside that chord or any other place you can capture that in and make it a cesspool, a breeding ground for that kind of stuff. Because once one person starts going, 3 more people are going to pop up and start attacking that one person. And maybe that person really loves Keemstar. Then the other Keemstar clones start coming in, but then they come back to it. I just loved when it was back and forth like that, and we could... You know, once you know, there's certain lines you can cross. Someone's calling somebody a fucking retard, I'm gonna allow that, right? But if someone starts doxing, I'm not gonna allow that. If someone starts threatening to kill somebody, I'm not gonna allow that, right? Unless it's like in a creative way, like they say in a rap song, and then they're having a rap battle or whatever. We had that before. We had people literally timeout times on the Discord. Literal bans were decided over Brawlhalla matches. like
Yeah, exactly.
That shit was fucking hilarious. We'll never get that back again. That was fucking awesome.
The community is not the same it was
It's
a year ago.
not.
Anyone who claims that it was, it's not.
It was so much fucking fun.
Now it's all this like
Life and
dirty
death.
infighting. It's this dirty infighting and
So
wanting to dox and call people pedophiles. And I'm not talking like what we do on stream where we're doing tier lists and
You're a
Burn
pedophile
goes,
if you don't
"Oh, you like
Skittles."
apple pie? Yeah, you're a pedophile because you like apple pie." No, these
I
are
mean,
people
that's true, that's
legitimately
true.
calling people pedophiles and trying to dox and shit. It's
The
gay.
good old days, bro. What happened? How did we get here, bro?
In some way, I can't blame some of the bigger people for being more guarded. Like in some way,
They're all in that chord though. Like you could talk to fucking dude. We almost got FaZe Banks on the show. We Gucci with it. It's only okay when we call people Peter. That's right. When I call people.
exactly.
We Gucci.
Only I can call.
But
people
we
Peter.
almost got FaZe Banks on the Keemstar show. You know how fucking amazing that would have been? You know how nerded out I would have sent dude, I would have went to Chris's department and be like, yo, you gotta get this shit signed for me. All my FaZe posters, where's my FaZe cup? I got a FaZe G Fuel cup somewhere up in here. But all my face shit, my face posters, the fucking controllers I got in the cabinet over there, I would have had FaZe Banks at least sign at least one of those. Like it was getting signed. And you know why he didn't come on? It was Salvo.
I don't know.
was Salvo.
Oh yeah, I do remember
didn't want
that.
it- he
I
didn't-
remember that.
Yeah, you remember that? He didn't come on because of
Yeah.
Salvo. There are
Why?
multiple. Well, I don't want to name their names, but there is a list of other people who didn't want to come on because of Salvo and his past actions. It was just too far gone at that point. And I was
I
like,
think
"You just gotta
they
vibe."
called Blade one time. while
Only use me
Salvo was
Blade.
there. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly. I could be
Brandon
wrong.
Buckingham was another one. There's another one.
Oh yeah, Brandon Buckingham would not call in if Salvo was there. Yeah, he called in that one time, and all Salvo did was rib the shit out of him, and he wouldn't call in anymore.
But it's like FaZe Bank was going to fly there. He was going to be there in person. Fusi was going to be there. I think Fusi was on a show actually. No, he wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He was part of that meetup though, and when they had it over here at the
When you look at some of the guests
forget
they
the
had
name
on the
bar.
Keemstar show, it kind of sucks because compared to who Keem was talking to, all we did was get like small commentary people on the Keemstar show. Like,
Well,
why
we
couldn't we have
planned.
gotten like?
we planned to
Well,
get
I know,
guys
but
like
I'm
Jake
saying, like-
Paul and all that kind of stuff.
It sucks in hindsight. Like, who are the big guests that came on? Edwin, Xylee, Abby. Arab was cool, but like, that's who we got that actually came to the show, came to Keem's studio and did shit. Was like
Yes.
Xylee and Abby.
It was
and-
fucked.
We could have got like some honest to God good, like really, really good, like big profile people. Had Salvo just been able to retain himself a little bit, then he could have gone wild. It would have been cool if he had gone wild with FaZe Banks there. Instead
Well,
of being
I
like
said this a
fucking
long time
degenerate.
ago. I know Chris is my buddy, right? I know he's not the best producer. He's never really done anything like that. I used to do it. I took production in college, right? I was like, dude, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I told him that they should drop Salvo or you should become co-host, bro. You should become co-host because you'll bring a more professional grade level, and Spurg like he's got the dichotomy of both. So just let me be producer or hire somebody else to be producer. Like I genuinely think you should be co-host. Get rid of Salvo. I was on that get rid of Salvo train for the longest time.
Chris
It
is
was so
such a
whack.
nice guy. I wish his
IRL,
streams
yeah.
were more fun. Like even in Discord when we just hung out, such a nice guy. Wish his streams weren't boring though. His streams are very boring. He talks about shit that has been talked about to death. He's still on the super mega shit. Still. I thought we were done with all that. I'm kind of getting like, as I'm getting like more into the community and I've been listening over the past few years, I'm starting to be more like Keemstar. Like, if the news isn't like within the past week or two, why are we still talking about it? Why are we beating a dead horse? Like, honestly, Keem had the right mindset. It needs to be within the last week or two. Otherwise, let's stop talking about
That
it.
was one of his criticisms with Chris and DSP. I remember that. But then I kind of shut my mouth too because I was like, I was kind of doing the same thing. Fuck, I was kind of doing the same thing.
The problem with what Chris is doing now with DSP is he's like he doesn't know the full DSP lore. So he's
love
only
his
seeing what
DSP
DSP
streams.
is. Yeah, but he's only covering what DSP has done the day before.
Oh,
And it's
Chris?
just not as funny if you don't know what's led up to this
He's
point.
we gotta get him back in here. We gotta get the boys back together, bro. But he's a DSP encyclopedia. Before we did streaming, we would always make fun of him and his Sonic takes, bro. He's such a
Who?
fucking idiot. DSP, where is my?
You had DSP on the call?
Nobody
No,
called
no, no,
DSP's phone number because DSP
he
doxed his own
yeah,
phone
he
number on a
doxed his own
video.
phone number. We did have Only Use Me Blade's phone number.
Yeah, I know. Remember, because I was drunk one night and y'all
fucking
gave it
called
to me. Y'all said, "Hey, call this number." I said, "Who is it?" They said, "Don't worry about it. Call." So I called, and it's Only Use Me fucking Blade.
He was live too.
Yeah, it was live. And he's like, "Who's this?" No, he said, "I'm getting a call from not a dox, Alabama." He's like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "It's Lunar Parks."
so
It was so
Only
so
Use Me
drunk.
Blade's world. If he ever comes to small commentary, he's gonna be like, "Oh, fuck Lunar Parks, bro." Oh my
Dude,
god.
I was just as confused as Blade was. That was the sad part. It wasn't even like I could be a funny troll because I was just as confused because
I
I
don't
just
think
got
you
given
knew
a
who
number.
Lunar
and told-
Parks was, bro.
No, we don't know who Lunar Parks is, but it was funny to me. I wasn't gonna give him
Isn't
who
he-
I was. I'm not gonna pull a
I-
Beaver Man and go, yeah, it's me, Beaver Man, calling the fucking Denny's.
Beaverman's
Not
back,
that
bro.
retarded.
He's back.
Dude, don't you have proof that he was into pedophilic stuff though?
Like furry shit, not alleged pedophilia, but I got him on furry shit.
Oh, I thought you said pedophilia. I'm not
No,
the
that
only
was
one
the
who heard this.
rumor.
'cause
He
Bad
he left once those rumors started going around, so
Who?
it made him look real bad.
Beaver Man.
And I
Okay.
think it was I think it was Lunar Parks that was saying it, so you can take that with a grain of salt. I know him and Lunar were like
the
fighting
first
or whatnot.
time I interacted with Slug is that he was on a stream in 8030's server talking shit to Lunar Parks because I guess Lunar Parks was exposed as a pedophile.
People have said, I've heard numerous
Yeah, I've heard
things where people
numerous.
say it's confirmed, people say that it was proven wrong. I don't know. All I know is from what I
Well-
remember of Lunar Parks, he's fucking annoying. Fuck that kid.
When it comes to his debate skills, it's definitely bad because like it was an awful debate. Like trying to like defend
Was
himself.
there something else too? There was. There actually was. What the fuck was not the sexting, was it? No. It was I don't really know.
I
But-
could have swore because Bad Dog backed me up on this other.
But
I could have swore you
Beavers-
said you had proof of pedophilia.
Beaverman. No, I got proof of the furry shit. The furry
Okay.
art and stuff like that, like the Fuda stuff or whatever it's called.
Oh, Fudanari? Oh, God.
Okay.
Cause Skelly told you? Ah, the fuck. But Beaverman was the first person when we first had that issue in the court. He was one of the first people when that shit happened with Mari to come forward about it. I was like, oh fuck, okay, Beavers. Gave him an accolade.
Yeah, but he's also retarded because I'm not going to reveal who the other person that called Denny's was that night. Flatly could tell you it was not me. He was in that call. I'm not the other guy who called Denny's, but I was in the call when that happened.
We all were.
The two people who called Denny's. I'm not revealing who the other person was. But Beaver Man, we talk about because this motherfucker calls a goddamn Denny's. And the guy goes, "Who's this?" And I remember we listened. Remember, Flatly? We listened.
Yup.
Beaver Man. I went, dude, you're so fucking retarded. If you're gonna try to find out what Denny's he's at, and you're gonna fucking call the prank call, you don't say who you are, you idiot.
Hey, this is Eddie Brock.
Like, I was drunk, didn't even know whose phone number I had that I called, and even I knew not to say who I was.
I remember
You guys, Flatly, I was drunk, the worst I've probably ever been.
Everyone was like, who the fuck doxed Salvo? I'm like, who the fuck? I was like, oh, it's just somebody doxed Salvo. And then they were saying the people that were calling the Denny's doxed Salvo. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. He said, I forgot what part of the city he said he was, so we looked it up, and there was 4 Denny's around there. So we
And
just
then-
called all 4 of them.
yeah. There were people who were like, let's see what Denny's he's in, because he just admitted he was going to a Denny's in this town. And then they called all the different Denny's
4 of
until
them.
they found the one he was at, because I remember the moment I was watching the stream and I was just nonchalantly
The
chatting.
server.
I remember,
Hey, someone's here for you on the phone.
yeah. I remember that because I was Flatly can attest. I was just nonchalantly chatting in that stream,
Oh, yeah.
kind of seeing where things were going. I wasn't really that involved, but I still laughed at it.
I remember the Taco Bell one. We called the Taco Bell.
Oh,
He
I don't know if
fucking-
I remember that.
He starts to stream up. He's headed to Taco Bell, and he fucking shows his camera. This is where I'm at, by the way. He shows the camera the intersection with the 2 street signs. They're like, "Are you fucking stupid, bro?" So he just went. What's his name? I don't want to name names. He just went on Google Maps in that area of Google Maps of the area Salvo was in. He goes, "Yeah, he's literally at this fucking Taco Bell." So we called it, and they fucking hung up on us, and then. Like, I think 10 minutes later, they kicked it because he was, like, doing the stream in the drive-thru or some shit like that, or outside of it. They told him to leave. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. I just remember the Denny's one because I remember as soon as he said Beaver Man, we all went, "You're fucking stupid. You're fucking retarded. Like, you're gonna do a prank call and tell who you are. You are fucking dumb."
Oh, dumb, bro.
But people acted like I will say this: no one in that server ever doxed Salvo.
No,
In fact,
no.
when Slug doxed Salvo, someone we knew revealed to us that Slug got the dox wrong. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know Salvo on Facebook. I
Yeah.
can easily tell you where he's at. Slug got that. All that information is wrong."
Yeah, well,
It's
he would do the
incorrect.
Facebook check-ins too. We're like, bro, why would you fucking check in on Facebook?
Though to be
That
fair,
was
that
Red
guy,
Bar. That was Red Bar era.
yeah, that was Red Bar era.
Those are the good old days, bro.
Yeah,
Now someone's gonna take this like, oh my god, the Keemstar mods were doxers. Like, oh yeah, totally, 100%. That's why we were moderators, right?
Yeah, I never doxed anyone. I was like, I just remember we talked to someone who knew who Salvo was through Facebook and was like, "Yeah, that's not right at all."
It was
That's
more
not,
a
that's
more
incorrect."
personal person to this person's
Yeah.
contact with Salvo IRL and everything like that.
Yep.
We had to confirm. We had to find out because if someone was actually posting a fucking dox in the cord,
Oh, I fucking believed it was Salvo's real
I
dox. So
thought
the
it was
guy,
too. We had to
yeah, we all
confirm it.
believed it. Then he went, no, that's not Salvo's real dox. He's like, I know Salvo through Facebook and all that. That is not Salvo's real dox.
That guy saved
Jesus.
our asses too.
Yeah.
It was very hot water. And everybody ran with it too. Oh my god, Salvo got doxed. And then I was like, these guys are fucking.
Remember,
stupid.
because I went in Slug's thing after he told us that wasn't real. That was the only time I've ever been in Slug's chat and talked. Remember that night? He's like,
Yup.
Salvo just doxed himself on Twitter. I said, bro, that's not even the correct house number. Like, we just had someone confirm that's not even the correct
Literally
house number.
so dumb.
That's not even the correct address. What are you on about? And he's like, no, it's real. It's real. We're like, all right, whatever. I remember I was just like, dude, you're acting like you just doxed somebody you can't even dox correctly.
So fuck. Well, I
Like, you're
don't get
proud
it.
that you just doxed someone, which is already gay, but on top of that, you got the dox wrong and you're convinced it's real. Like, you're double gay. How do you be proud of a wrong dox? How are you proud of that shit?
Oh my god, bro. I
'Cause they
miss the
can.
old days, bro. The good old days.
No one will know who this person is. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell you that.
They're not in
no
the
one is
commentary
gonna-
community at all.
No.
People could guess, but they'll never get it.
Still somewhat distrustful when she sees things happening that remind her of those first couple of incidences that
But,
she
yeah.
had when she came into this.
Another thing people do
So
is
that-
this guilt by association thing. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I think
Well-
it's kind of weird. Like, if people don't like Triton and I'm in his Discord, people will be mad at me for that shit for some reason.
That's stupid.
Of course I'm gonna.
But then again,
course
at
I'm
the
gonna be
same
mad.
time,
What are you
like
talking
the guilt by association thing, I have a huge gripe with when it's someone that I hang out with, and there's another person there talking shit about me. Now you don't have to defend me, but when you start agreeing with that motherfucker and getting comfortable with them disrespecting me in that call, and we're cool,
Yeah.
that's when I have an issue with you, bud. That's the issue.
Look,
That's
if
not
you're
guilt by
active-
association. You're actively disrespecting me now.
or if you're actively defending somebody doing malicious things.
Yeah.
Like, if you actively are like, oh, this person's falsely accusing someone of child sex traffic, or they're doxing people and it's provable that they're spreading people's doxes around. Like, that's not guilt by association. You're actively like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I know this person's doing shitty things. But if, like, the guilt by association thing is shitty when it's like, say, like, I'm in Brick's Discord, and the other night I was on his stream by pure accident. And then I went over and followed him into his thing, and Abby was in there. Even though I've been critical of Abby. Oh, you were on a stream with her the other night? Yeah, but if you watch that stream, I didn't talk to her once. I didn't say a word to her. It's not guilt by association. It's not like
so
I'm
weird when
lying.
people do that. And the other thing is, like, I don't have any beef with Abby, but like, just because I'm cordial with someone and I'm cool with Abby, I wouldn't call her a friend or anything like that. We don't really hang out. I'm just cool with her, right? We got no beef. That doesn't mean like fucking me and Abby are like tight. Like, I tell her my darkest secrets. You know what I'm saying? I've had a couple
Yeah.
moments where we shared humanity with each other. You know, both going through some problems. Everyone does that every now and then. They knock into a Discord late at night and they start having, you know, chatting and cutting the shit.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, it's not like, I mean, we were all cool with Abby in the Keem Cord.
I was cool with her. In fact, she changed my mind on her Literally, the only thing I ever did was I made fun of her for flirting with me while I was engaged.
yeah.
But I did that in front of her.
I remember
So-
Brown Man said he put a baby in her for Star Wars.
Oh yeah, he did.
For
he
Disney
did.
Plus, and he got her Disney Plus subscription.
And then he said, "Nah, fuck that bitch."
Nah, put that bitch. I got Star Wars now. Oh my god! I remember when he fucking face planted out of his chair. He's like, "I'm good, y'all." Stood up, sat right back down. The good old
Oh
days.
yeah, yeah. Those are the good
Damn.
old days.
All right, back to asthma. I forgot how we got here.
No, fuck this.
Come back
Fuck
to the
this.
knee-jerk reaction
It's
there.
just the same shit, dude. It's
Is
the
it?
same
No, it's
shit.
not. Keep talking about her. Come on. No.
But
Whew.
so when you then like line up Xylee versus Van Luke, Abby is going to be more inclined to at least make the best argument for Van Luke that she
Mhm.
can. So
Sure.
the flip flop came in that intermittent moment because that was also the point where Dave had like the personal development in his life.
Yeah,
And
but that had
yeah.
nothing to do with that chat either. You know that, right?
I know that has nothing to do with that chat, but to Abby, those things start to flow and accumulate to one whole.
Sure. Well, okay, fair enough. But just for the record, just so that you know,
Yeah.
Abby and I have been friendly, cordial, whatever you want to call it, way back basically when she first entered into this part of the internet, right? This
Mhm.
community or whatever you want to call it, right? And I tried advising her, giving her what I the best advice. But I'm not a I'm not an expert or nothing, other than just maybe some just common sense worldly advice type stuff. That's all I ever have to offer anybody. But it always just seemed like if it was like it's like I've always got this sense with Abby. If it's something that she is somewhat agreeable with, then it's okay.
Mhm.
But if she doesn't agree with it, or in her mind it's
Hell
out
or
of
high
pocket,
water.
whatever, then it's just disregarded as
Yeah,
well.
it's
You
just
just know what you're
facts.
talking about.
Peepaw's, I think, well, he's cooking on his own thing. I had said this earlier in the episode, and I'll just say it to you. I'll be honest with you, Asma.
They almost
I
kissed.
don't
Look
hate
at
Abby
them.
at all. I know she might think that
Yeah.
based on some things I've said this episode, but I really don't. I think that Abby is just a full-blown narcissist. I don't think she can admit when she's wrong.
Dog, that's everyone in commentary. Anyways.
Yeah.
What?
And I think that she
Full on
That's us.
narcissist.
That's everyone, bro.
has a really, like you said, she has this weird thing where she goes into fight or flight whenever something starts to like, whenever cognitive dissonance comes in on Abby, she does go into fight or flight. She does end up fighting immediately. That's her, is to put on her brawling gloves and go at it. When things get really hot, then she runs away. Can I ask you though, okay, first of all, do you believe that you were edited poorly in that in Abby's video or anything? Do you think anything was taken out of?
Not necessarily out of context. I believe at one point.
The correct question would be, Asmo, do you feel like you were painted in the wrong light? Then you force the narrative during this interview so you can get your dirt and juice. That's not really Peepaw and D-Max's style, but that's what I would have said.
She left like we when we talk with each other, we tend to circle back because you reference things that you discussed at an earlier point.
Sure.
And there is like some specific distancing nuance from me to the topic, like me disagreeing with her on like the premise of what she's saying, but not necessarily about what I'm literally reading. So what I was reading.
So you had disagreements based on the merits of things, and she had cut that from the video.
No, well, like I said, Abby and I rarely fully agree with each other on something. We have we have fundamental differences, even when it comes to like Babs, because Abby doesn't give her the light of day. I'm kind of different in that regard. Like I see that whole situation more as somebody who might have gone along in the awkwardness, but not necessarily been knew what she was in for in that whole situation. But that's a whole different.
I'm going to change monitors real quick. Just
What?
like this. I'm just going to put this on this side underneath Discord. I shouldn't switch sides on where it's coming in at. You guys still see it?
Oh, on Discord?
Yeah, can you still see the stream?
Yeah. It's
Alright, awesome.
smaller. It's smaller. But
Oh, really?
yeah, it's
That
like
sucks. That's crazy. I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
I will fucking stab you in the throat.
Let me put it this way.
This is like act of violence. Oh my god.
Is that violence?
What? They talked about how they hung out with the guy who's called Denny's? Oh my god.
Let's see.
And now he's threatening violence. Bad people.
You are
Bad
a bad
juju.
person, Joe.
All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. Let me love you a long time.
And it's stuff like that where we can really fully fundamentally disagree with each other on what
I
we
disagree
perceive to be the
fundamentally with
truth.
everything Asmo says. Therefore, he's wrong, stupid, and inferior to my mental intellect. I have a higher IQ than a rock. God bless.
By being
Exposing
able to-
Abby Blackbird's failed plan. What plan?
Who's exposing Abby Blackbird's plan?
I'm just reading the title.
Hmm.
This is
What?
exposing Abby Blackbird's failed plan. Asmos, whoever the fuck that name is, interview.
There is
So
no
what-
failed
what-
plan. What is homie on about?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't even know anymore.
Some of these creatures that come out of the deep, right?
Mm.
Oh. Oh. All right.
actually
us
go
pray.
at it with her, I at least know how to. I get more of a grip on why I want things like more. You could see it as like half shouting, half sparring with each other about your opinion, and just sharpening where, for me personally, specific things end or specific other priorities start. For lack of a better, I don't know.
see,
If I'm,
but-
yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying, Asmo. But like, my problem is that like there are certain just like logical inconsistencies with this that I feel like somebody in your position would probably reach. Like, how can you be one of the people? How can you be one of the people who is privy to what Salvo is going to be leaking? Yet you're like a neutral party. It's like I just don't understand how that isn't like a thought that's ever had that you ever expressed to Abby.
The person in question that like the DMs were from just has always been neutral, not necessarily in the forefront, but very much a behind the scenes person, but somebody who's actively voiced their disapproval towards Salvo at points in time where
He's trying
there's
so
no,
hard not
like,
to reveal
blind
this person.
co-signing that I'm used to seeing from that.
Okay,
So one other real quick question while I have it on my mind, I don't
Ooh.
forget about it. One of the things that in the section of your video you said you wanted to see was the term you used was guilt by association.
Mm.
yeah.
Ding ding
what
ding ding
could-
ding. That's the word of the day. Always on Impact.
Yeah. So can you kind of, because I don't know what you meant by that.
Well,
I was just about to ask that too.
it's
What did he mean?
to me that's been a whole kind of developing kind of thing that this community has been wrestling with. What is guilt by association when it comes to specific things like the Huggy thing in the most recent past?
Ah, fuck
But
you,
I've-
bro.
I've seen another incident where I thought, well, this doesn't feel like this person should have gotten this rap, for what actually happened. But you see one person like disallowing this person on their platform, and then you see all the other commentary. So I think that's the part that I was referring to, and I don't think it's for me. It comes to the point where it starts becoming even a buzzword, where I feel like we can, to some extent, always assign guilt by association to people if you really want to go that far and go
Sure.
that deep. So I think
Yeah.
how deep you want to go with that is kind of what's keeping this, or what is a topic of discussion that is
Did you
still very
see
much
that?
ongoing in this community.
But my
So-
question
Yeah.
though, Asmo, is that why
Yeah.
why were you worried about guilt by association though? Like because it sounded like you were saying that like, oh, you don't want people to guilt by associate you. And what I'm saying is
Yeah.
like, why did you even feel like if you thought, because clearly, right, like if the idea is that Abby's like a neutral party and this person that she's talking about who's anonymous is a neutral party, what guilt is going to be associated to you?
Because I think maybe guilt by association wasn't the right term in that specific context, but what I was trying to allude to is I hope people don't lump your opinion in with my opinion of the situation,
Okay.
So regardless of so for me primarily and mostly I was there to confirm the character, and to some extent, and that's why I, on multiple occasions in that upload, say yes, that's literally what is in there or what's written there, because that kind of avoids me saying words that could be misconstrued as yes, that is what is the
But you do, but
yeah,
Asmo,
yeah.
you do realize that
I'm a bit real, guys. I don't think we're getting anything from this.
I think, yeah. I think it's just gonna go into a loop of, no, you're doing a guilt by association. No, I'm not. No, you're doing good by association. No, I'm not.
Exactly. Listen, we have something left before we end this stream.
Oh.
So I was gonna get this guy in here, and they were going to perform an exorcism on Joe here, and I was gonna tell Joe to pretend like he's being excised. That guy pussied out. He's a little bitch. Didn't want to be made fun of. Fuck you. You know who you are. But we have a tier list maker. We got the who the fuck just joined. Oh, Skelly's dead.
Skelly.
Skelly, what's up?
What up, Nick? Kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I was
What
just
was
gonna
it?
say that if Abby doesn't find religion, she'll go to hell along with her dead brother. Anyway, see y'all later.
Jesus Christ, dude. What is your problem?
Jesus, Fuck.
You really hate Abby Blackbird, dude. It's
This has gone beyond the norm.
Dude, like, you lost a debate. Get over it. We all lose debates.
Now this is turning a little weird. Now it's a little weird. It's funny. That was
You
funny.
want to talk about parasocial behavior? There you go.
I laughed at it earlier, but you
The
made the same
most-
joke earlier.
The most controversial tier list we've have to date.
We can't do that anymore. You'll get this stream will get
I
strike
don't
down,
give a
dude.
fuck.
That's true. She did make it public. She did make it public, to be fair. So it can't
The
be.
ultimate cartoon crush tier list.
Oh, what the fuck is
Who the
this?
fuck is this?
This is so...
This is cancer. What the?
Let's go, boys.
Why the fuck? What
No,
is that Frankie
there's a
Foster picture?
There's a cat right there, bro.
Dude, oh, I am not okay. I've
I
done
just
some
gotta find-
degenerate shit.
I gotta find the one of Mrs. Incredible.
Why are there so many furries? Why is there the ant from fucking
Oh shit! There we
ants?
go. All right.
Dude, why is Frankie Foster? What the hell is that photo?
Oh, where's Raven at? Where's Raven at? Hold on.
Why is Fiona on here?
Velma? Velma.
Why is there My Little Pony? I am not doing this tier list, dude.
There's a
Fuck
bunny
this.
on that, bro.
90% of it's just furries and fucking like pedophiles on this shit.
Bambi's mom is here, bro.
Why
Yeah.
do they have the fucking Astro Ball? Or no, that's the fucking Wally. Never mind, that's not an
Timmy's mom's
Astro
here.
Ball.
Timmy's mom's kind of based, actually. Where is Raven?
Dude, there is
Oh, the-
literally the fucking
the girl
snake from
from
Kung Fu
Lilo-
Panda.
Boom. Girl from Lilo and Stitch. That's Tara. She's like 14. Ahsoka
Dude, there
Tano.
is literally underage
That's
girls
cute.
on this. There is
Yeah, what the
literally
fuck?
underage
Nah,
girls
nah,
on
nah.
here. Fuck
How
this,
about
I'm out.
yourself?
Wait,
as a
how old is
pedophile.
Ahsoka?
How to out yourself as a
Out of
pedophile.
age during the
Complete this
Clone
tier
Wars,
list.
buddy.
Platonic. we'll
They
bump her up.
literally have Vicky. Vicky is not an adult. Vicky is a fucking teenage baby.
Where's
Dude, get
Raven?
the
Oh, there we
fuck
go. There's
outta
Raven.
here.
Technically,
How
we
about
did-
this? Stop.
Dude, Raven is not an adult. She is literally a teen.
she was older.
Titan.
She was older than me when I was a kid. Okay.
No,
Oh, that's
fuck
how we're
this.
She
gonna
was a
do.
teen
That's
before my
what we're
teen.
gonna do.
Yeah. Ahsoka Tano, that shit happens in the future. She ain't even. Oh, that makes me a super pedo, actually. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
You're gonna be fucking Ash fucking in the ground, and you're over here talking about like, oh,
With Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Bro, why are there
Dude.
squirrels? No, we can't do this one.
We can, oh, dude, you brought this shit up, and you're still
Yeah,
doing
okay.
it.
I'm just saying though,
upon
if you
further
complete
review.
this, if you complete this tier list, you're a pedophile.
Yep. Dude, there are literally teenagers on this one too. What? Literally.
What
That
are you
is,
doing?
dude, have you not seen the clip of the one you just clicked? That Doofenshmirtz's daughter is like 16. He kills a man for that because he hits on her. He's like, she's 16 and kills him. It's a real clip. Are we about to? I am not about to rank Overwatch characters based on hotness. You are fucking out of your mind.
Let's go.
This is straight degenerate behavior.
We're gonna go Diva Skids.
What the fuck? They all. This is awful. This is absolutely fucking awful. This
This
is
is more-
straight fucking clown behavior.
Oh my god. Waifus Day Overwatch. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, we can do this one. We can do this one. This one's okay.
You can do this one.
This one's safe for work.
This one right here. Next
This
to
is
the
not
fucking
safe for
ice
work.
bitch.
What the fuck is this? Alright, let's just go to let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, that's the tier. Oh shit.
Did you just put Torbjorn in fucking S tier? Are you retarded?
Torbjorn's not even a girl.
Yeah, what the hell? He's putting everybody else in fucking. Oh, okay, he's putting all the fucking like girls with curves up there, and then he puts the lesbian in B tier and puts everybody else in
She
C.
can be saved. She can be saved. That's
This
pretty
is
base
the most
list.
degenerate fucking tier
base-
list I've ever.
Base list, huh?
This is so fucking degenerate.
I think Joe agrees with this.
I think
This
Joe
tier
agrees with
list.
this yep.
Fuck no! Don't put that evil on me,
Yeah,
Ricky
you
Bobby.
do. Yeah, you
Dude,
do.
Burn, you would literally look up the one Overwatch character who's 17 and be like, "Oh, she's S tier. This bitch is S."
I don't play. I
tier."
don't play Overwatch though. I'm not like an actual pedophile.
Yeah, I bet if they put fucking little 16-year-old girls in there, you'd fucking play. That's why you
That's
play
you.
Genshin
You
Impact.
put them all as-
You fucking
I-
loser.
I don't play anime games.
Dude, he plays Genshin Impact. He
I'm not
admitted to
fucking
this
the
other
white
night.
Bowser over here.
The white Bowser.
I'm not white Bowser over here. I'm not
Oh my
watching.
Why does Among Us have its own category?
Yeah, which one's the best fucking color, dude?
The black one. Just kidding, the white one.
Yeah, white power, dude.
Should we rank Taylor Swift's albums?
Say
That'll be
goodbye to
real-
this
real
one.
easy.
Say goodbye to this straight flatly. Say
What?
goodbye to this one.
What
I didn't
happened?
say shit, buddy.
What do you say?
You're just hearing things wrong.
He was talking about pedophilia, and then he said something that is gay.
Oh.
What's gay about pedophilia?
He said he plays Genshin Impact, which is gay.
You
Oh,
play
that's
Genshin
automatic,
Impact.
Automatic
Dude,
pedophile.
you're the one that literally
Automatic
watches
pedophile.
Genshin Impact Let's Plays on fucking YouTube. Bro.
That's
I
not a
saw
real
your
thing.
YouTube. Yeah, I saw your YouTube
That's not a
recommended
real
the other night.
Yeah, it's all Zelda shit. 'Cause I watch
Oh
Zelda shit.
shit! I don't know any. Of
Oh,
these.
okay. So you haven't moved past fucking Nintendo baby games. All right.
I like Zelda. What's wrong
Dude.
with that?
It's a fucking baby game, dude.
Oh my god! I hope someone just like releases.
GTA 5. Oh, Harry Potter. Here we go. Here we go.
All F tier. Harry Potter's trash.
Fuck you.
And
bitch.
kick him from the call. Damn. Another
Damn.
bad take from him.
This is
Damn.
literally nothing but a
You're
good,
racking,
nothing but a
you're
good
racking
take.
these bad takes up this week.
Literally
Damn.
nothing but a good take. Harry Potter
No,
is
that's
fucking
not a good-
overrated.
No, it's not.
Dude, I bet you lined up for the fucking midnight screening of Deathly Hallows Part 2. I bet you were
No,
like, hell
I
yeah.
know.
Fuck
I
you.
never do that.
That was me.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, you little puss.
No,
Let's go.
No,
Rock
no,
bands,
no.
1960 to 2020.
Oh, it's gonna be all shit bands for the most
30
part.
Seconds to Mars. They're gonna be.
Don't know
good.
who that is.
5SOS.
Don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. AC/DC.
Amazing.
Good. Aerosmith. Awesome.
Aerosmith is not better than AC/DC. False take.
Oh, excuse me.
good take. Good take from
Excuse me,
Flatley.
excuse me.
No. Good take from
What is
Flatley.
AJR?
I don't know. Fuck out of here.
Alice in Chains.
Fuck out of here.
Pretty good. All Time Low.
Fuck out of
Great.
here.
What is?
Arctic Monkeys. They're okay.
Fall out.
Anthrax is okay. Arcade Fire. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know.
Can we just put Creed at the top because
That's biased though. That's
Where's
biased.
Creed?
Maybe I don't like. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe
Where's-
I don't like that
I'll
one.
agree to that. Where's
Hold me
Creed?
now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking
Maybe
And-
six
maybe
feet.
6 feet.
I condone false
It's
flagging
so
this stream. No.
far. Home and now.
I'm
Jovi,
6 feet
amazing.
from the edge.
The Beastie Boys, fucking trash.
Overrated.
Don't know.
Overrated.
Beck trash. I don't know. I don't know who any of these fucking Blur. Tolerable.
Where's Rush? Rush should be a godly.
No, it's not. Rush sucks.
Dude, you're fucking fundamentally wrong.
L, another bad take. Another bad take.
Very fucking bad take. Rush is
Nah,
fucking
yeah,
fantastic.
bad take from Joe.
Yeah, you're the only person in the world who doesn't like fucking Rush. Why would you put Weezer in Amazing?
You don't like Weezer?
No.
Well, then
They
bad
have
take
like
from
2
Joe.
good songs. They have 2 good songs. That's it.
They have 100 great songs.
100 great songs. Name all 100 of those great songs.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, that's right.
yet,
Keep
so-
taking L's, fucking faggot.
No, you're just having all these bad takes. You don't know anything
Dude,
about music.
anytime I say anything, even if he agrees with it, he's like L take. Like I could be like, yeah, you know, the best Call of Duty is Black Ops 2. And he'd be like, man, I kind of agree with that. L take, L take.
The Killers.
Because it's not because it's not the best. It's not the best Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody knows the best fucking Call of Duty is World at War.
No, it's not. Call of Duty
What is it?
2.
Dude,
Call of Duty-
we didn't even put Call of Duty 2 in the fucking God tier. You literally didn't even put it in the God tier. You're fucking retarded.
This is
Call
too
of
fucking
Duty.
low. Oh,
Call
slip
of
that
3 best Call of Duty.
Dude, this is like some
Couldn't get better than
spaceman
that.
level fucking coke. This is some spaceman level coke coming from
Call of
Burn.
Duty 3 cannot be beaten.
Oh yeah, okay, buddy.
After
okay.
Call of Duty 3, it went downhill from there.
No, yeah.
After God,
If someone actually had that take, I would be like, boy, you are fucked in the brain.
I love playing no one on the no matches ever.
Yeah, I love
I
the
love
multiplayer being
only
so
playing
fucking
campaign. And campaign's just a fucking button masher.
Is this all rappers? You're just putting them all in trash? Based? Oh, who's that?
50 Cent.
50. Oh yeah, because he's got video games. He gets that. Yeah. Yeah, just put them all in trash. Even the dead ones. I don't care that they're dead.
Even the dead ones.
Yeah.
So all of them are dead except for Eminem. Got it.
I just gotta find a few that are okay.
Eminem does deserve God.
What about
tier,
Lil
though.
Xan? What about Lil Xan?
Where is Eminem? Oh.
Yeah,
Excuse
he's
me.
God. He's God tier. He's goat. He's goated. The
Alright,
one white rapper we pick.
we continue on.
Yeah, because down with them. What's wrong with Bad Barbie? No. What is Woe
Drake.
Vicky on this? Hold on, is Woe Vicky on this tier list?
My favorite Drake song is "You Put It in My Butt Every." You
Hey,
make my
Kanye.
tummy feel like a kite.
Hey,
Kanye
did
goes
she
in-
put her fingers in your booty hole. Kanye goes right next to Eminem.
Yeah, Kanye goes up there because I've never heard a man sing the words "poopity scoop" with that much enthusiasm, and it somehow
Poopity
works.
scoop.
So, poopity scoopity scoopity poop. So he goes in S tier. The rest go in trash. Rap music's trash. If you like rap music, you are setting this country back a million years because no other music will ever get popular. You're gay.
Why is the
You're
baby
wrong.
up here?
Dude,
All right,
where's
that's-
Woe
that's
Vicky?
it.
Where's my
That's it.
favorite rapper, Woe
That's the
Vicky?
tier list.
Whoa, Vicky, L take. Look at
Where's
look
my-
at
ladies and
fucking
gentlemen,
Bird back
Where's
here with
my
another
rice
L take.
gum? Where's my rice gum diss track with just
See
saying
you all
ching chong,
tomorrow.
ching chong, ching chong?
Where's
Jesus.
epic rap battle?